I've been watching a lot of homies play that one. I thought that one was I thought that one was like really good. I thought that was really cool. Definitely a good one. There you go. We're live on that side. And then let's do this one. Pretty interesting. I think that's one of the better built 007 games, you know? And it's about time that we get past, you know, being in love with GoldenEye, you know? I'm not saying GoldenEye is trash. However, dude, it's not as good as people like come off with, man. It's time to get excited for a new James Bond game, man. 007 was not good. It was horrible. Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about? Coffee hours. You gotta make some coffee too. Isn't just a hit? I guess you could say that, but I think I like this one better though. Still, you know. But I'll eventually visit that one. All right, so we got that. All that's good, I think. Yeah, we're good to go. But I'm more interested in story. So you're more interested in the story. You're the guy. You know where I'm getting ready to go with this. You're the guy that goes to Hooters and is like, I'm here for the chicken. No, we're there for the violence. We're running the 007 game for the violence, man. Not for the story. Oh, man, that's funny. You've never been to Hooters? So I know what you're talking about. I'm not there for the girls. I'm not here for the girls. I'm here for the good chicken. Like, what? Dude. The fried owl wings. That sounds horrible. As a matter of fact, I found an owl in my neighborhood, man. He just hanging out. He was like hooting at me. He's like, hoo hoo, I'm an owl. Hoo hoo. Hoo hoo. Hoo hoo. That's how that owl sounds. X.com. That's the sound that the owl makes. Hoo hoo. Hoo hoo. Hoo hoo. Oh man, I'm the absolute worst. I'm sorry. Bluesky, that's the one. Bluesky is so much like old school Twitter. It's freaking ridiculous, man. Too much. Get rid of that. All right, let's take that off, and we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna hit post. Did I hit post over here already? Yeah, I did. No, what notifications did I get? Ooh, crypto risk. What? What is crypto risk? Oh man, this sounds like a scam. Scammers be following me, man. Oh, let's see what Harada says. Happy birthday, Harada-san. Oh, that's right. Since today is my birthday, it also means I'm sharing it with the former Sega legend Yozuki and former Capcom's Yoshiko Akamoto. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right, Instagram straight flexing. Woo! The only thing I have heard about the game that is bad is 007 fans are upset that James Bond is being bossed around by a female. Ah, they can eat one. That's so stupid. That's a stupid reason not to be wanting to get. Ah, that's dumb. That's so dumb. You can't be serious. Are you serious right now? That can't be the reason why someone's like, nah, I'm not into that game. That's stupid. Dude, there's no way. Sitting here like, have you guys ever watched any James Bond movie in the last 30? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He's always bossed around by a chick. Freaking idiots. Ugh. All right, let me see. All right, I think that's it. I think after this, yeah, we just need to make coffee after this now. Save. All right. We can close this too. I don't think I need a trailer. No, I'm gonna keep this up just in case there's some trailers we can check out today. All right. Here we go. I still got this weird zit on my nose. I hate it. Can you see that? Can you see the zit? It's like a nose on my nose, right? That's really annoying. But it kind of is what it is. And good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in, most determined soul, CJ Berry, the leader of Waves and Waves of People in Determination. CJ's who I am. MDSoul's what I am. So you can just call me CJ. I really don't mind it. And yesterday, I have a good show for you. And well, actually, we're just winging it, honestly. I enjoy hanging out and talking about like real stuff and being prepared. But today is Wednesday. I normally do mental health stuff and take care of my mental health. But today I was like, you know what? I'm going to stream anyway. What's the worst that could happen, right? I used to stream on Wednesdays outside of doing anything with my therapist. But, you know, today I was like, you know what? Bump it. Let's go ahead and do this thing. So yeah, that's where we are. That's where we are, and this is where we're at. And first thing that I want to hit on is 3D printing. I've been obsessed with 3D printing and ultimately trying to figure out what we should do with this 3D printer. We already have the arcade docking station that we built. Anybody that has like a ROG Ally, a Nintendo Switch, or a Steam Deck. I made it for that. So, and if you have, you know what, if you haven't already seen it, let me show you. I thought this device was pretty cool, and this is what we're working on. And then you can also take off this top part and just use it as a regular arcade stick. Use it as a regular arcade stick also. So I'm really proud of this. I'm really excited about the next steps of this. I still have to put the video out for the docking station. I'll probably do that sometime this week. But I thought this was really cool. And like I said, you slide your Steam Deck in here on top. You can put plexi right here and put your name on it, and then you can have additional little pieces that stand out on top. But yeah, it's pretty much complete. I left the back out on this one on purpose. It's gonna have other buttons in addition to the ones that are already on here. But like I said, I'm very proud of this project right here. I've been working with the homie Germs on this project, and I think no joke by Evo, because I want to like collaborate with some people before I pull the trigger on this. And really the story that we're going to be telling from here on is how we're going to get this device, this machine right here, to Combo Breaker next year. That's going to be my whole story arc. And just ultimately, you know, hey, this is what we're doing for this particular arcade stick or lever. This is how you use it. These are your different options for it. These are different designs. So I think I'm going to make a New York Knicks one. That's going to be I think that's going to be like the project that really kicks it off. And this every week we're going to do at least one arcade stick, whether it's a Queen Sweep V2 or if it is one of these Capri pocket caps. Either or, it doesn't matter, but that's what I'm going to be doing moving forward, as you know, for the projects that we're working on. And you think that's awesome? Thank you. I appreciate that. So hopefully that makes people not only I want to get one, but also want to invest in a Steam Deck. Hopefully, I'm one of those guys that help push Steam Deck, and like I want to be a collaborator with a company like that, you know, and saying, "Yo, you made a great product and project. Hey, let us buy it off of you or something." I would love to do that with them. You know, I thought I though I will say biggest praise of this game is they actually get James Bond physically featured, right? I'll buy that. I guess according to novels, he is supposed to have a scar on his neck that they never gave him in the movies. Oh, really? I think one of the big things with 007, I only have one question. Can you help me with this question, disgruntled teddy bear? Or Care Bear, sorry. DCB. I'm going to say DCB. You know, one of the biggest problems that I had with 007 is I didn't know if it was, if they were just, if is 007 the call sign or is it the person? Because I thought they were doing 007 like Blackbeard. You know how like this, you know, the story of Blackbeard isn't necessarily that Blackbeard was this like amazing dude. It was like three or four guys all agreed that they were Blackbeard, and it seemed like Blackbeard was everywhere. So is 007 similar to that, where they just passed the name down? Because I remember there was one movie, there was a female that was called 007. The Dread Pirate Roberts thing? Who's Pirate Roberts? Oh no, either way, if he has a scar on his neck, that means there's only one 007, right? So, anyways, hey, one of the things that I've been doing lately is doing a whole lot of 3D printing, and I think that's the first thing that I want to do today is seeing what we can 3D print outside of the project that we have over there that we're 3D printing. And I got a few things that I've already printed. It's from the movies Princess Bride. Ah, okay. I haven't seen Princess Bride in a long time. You're talking about with Andre the Giant and stuff? Hey, Button Drummer, what's up, man? How's it going? Yes, there was a black woman who took the mantle of 007 because James was pushed out of the program. Left. Yeah, okay. Okay. But no, I'm going to show you a few things that I made. I think this is important. Oh, your GLD? Hey, freaking good job, man. That means I need to grind it out some, man. I need to aggressively grind out my, because I haven't played seriously in about a month and a half, and I know I can get up there, but you know, but congratulations, man. It's just a call sign that someone gets okay. Okay, so that makes a whole lot more sense about who James Bond is. But yo, so I've had a lot of projects that I was working on and I thought were cool that I'm gonna probably start selling sooner and later. And I'm not gonna sell them for expensive or anything like that. More specifically, the random 3D prints that I do. Now the arcade stick thing, that's probably gonna be expensive. I'm not gonna lie to you about that. That's gonna be. But some of these other things, I'm probably just gonna like I've been doing that. Pop it into the Discord. Oh, there's one more. Pop these into the Discord and sell them for, $5 to $15, just depending on what it is, right? So the first thing that I like to show you guys is boom. I have this freaking Ninja Turtles pin holder that I thought was really cool. You put the pin in his hand and voila. This kind of sits next to me at all times when I was like, I need to write that down. I go over here to my Ninja Turtle. I don't know which one this is. I know it has size like Raphael, but then it has this little weird piece that's sticking out over there. I don't know. It might be Raphael. I don't know. I don't care. I love Ninja Turtles generally. And this is what I got, and that's probably gonna go for like $5. That's not. I don't think that's a bad deal. $5 for that. I think that's cool. And then the next one, just see, I did this yesterday, and I thought this was a really cool one. Was there a small crack? I think there's a small crack in that. But yeah, I thought this was really cool. They had it as green, but I wanted a purple canister because that's what I grew up with. The ooze was always purple, not green. So I have this on my shelf. I probably could put like pins in this, or something, or drugs. I could put drugs in it, I don't know. But yeah, I got this. I made this yesterday, and then a friend of mine, they needed a little bit of help, and they said they wanted a Full Metal Alchemist bust, so they can go to the guy and get it signed. So I'm gonna give it to him and have him sign the back. I thought this one was actually really cool. I thought this was really dope. Then another friend wanted a death whistle. This when you blow into it, it's like rah. It makes a really crazy noise. So I made a friend a death whistle, and then I have like random little figurines and stuff like or little, I don't know what to call this, little trinkets and doodads like a Cubone skull. I thought this was really cool. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Then they have these things called dummy 13s. These are really cool. I've been fooling around with these quite a bit. They're fun little projects. I made a couple of them for my son. And anytime he has a friend and they do like a little birthday, I just make him one of these dummy 13s. It's really fun. And then I have a money, or yeah, I got a money little figurine there. And then I got another figurine that I liked, that I thought this was kind of cool. Isn't that cool? I like that. That's pretty cool right there. And then I made a cup holder for some of you guys that are out there that's like, yo, there's nowhere I can place my cup. I'm at work, and there's not enough space. You just put this on the edge of your desk, and boom, you got something good, right? I thought this was really good. And then last but not least, I got like, I can make different logos and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing the last couple of weeks and months while I wasn't able to stream or play video games. I was fiddling with a lot of 3D printing stuff. I want one of the Tekken logos still. Yeah, hey, freaking yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post this in Discord and give the price and call it a day. I think this probably be like $10 or something like that. Why didn't you tell me being a civilian again would be so rewarding, since I have been growing a glorious beard? Yes, grow your beard out, man. I still got a little while before I can grow my beard out, but yeah. Dang, button spoiling all the Last Ronin is nasty work. Well, I think it's been out long enough to know that it's Mikey. I just started it last night, and I'm excited to play it. Oh, right on. By drugs, you mean all the crap the VA puts you on, right? Yes, all the mental health drugs and all the other good stuff. But yeah, this is what we can. This is what we'll do. Matter of fact, let me take a picture of this. Let me take a picture of this one. I like that. But you can do it whatever color you want, button drummer. You can do it in. History. Let me see. I'm going to. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the Discord and let the whole community know that there's an option there. Capri, no quarters needed. Sponsors, Capri, team, Soul League pool. No, we don't need that. Capri, chat room, Soul League, 3D prints for sale. All right, so boom. At community. fans. I have the Tekken logo printed. You can have any 2-color combos for combo. There you go. For all you Tekken fans, I have the Tekken logo printed. You can have any 2-color combos. Just inbox me. All right, boom. There it is. I'll put it in Discord. Right there in Discord. If anybody wants the Tekken logo stand, they're more than welcome to get that. All right. I'm with James Byrne, the whole thing down. Shout out to What are we talking about? But I got a marble area mission. You're talking about the James Bond game. Okay, cool. So let's keep going. So we already got that one part there, and we have we just talked about this. So let's see what else we can do. Oh wait, hold on. Bamboo release note, 2.7.1 release. Compare. Oh, there's a new version that we need to have. Download it. Oh no. Download unverified file. We gotta redo this. I didn't know I had to redo this. Well, while that's being done, while we're looking at trying to get the new update, let's take a look at this real fast. Let's do this side thing right here. I think this is a better look for what we're trying to do right now today. But they have some weird stuff here, like the little girl. Oh, that's so weird. That's so strange, man. I need to make coffee. My wife's gonna get mad at me if I don't make coffee. But this is what I recently made. I really like this one. The current project unsaved. Would you like to save? No, I don't want to save. But yeah, this ooze canister thing it's like one of the cooler things that I've printed out. At least I think it was one of the cooler things that I printed out. I got to make sure that's saved. That ooze canister. I just want to tag on it. It keeps on doing that. I guess that's okay. Oh, these are all the things that I've already printed out too. I had printed out some other stuff here too. Okay, I see what's going on. But let's see what else we got. So it's some weird cat girl thing. Emotional support robot. Oh, interesting. What's that about? Thank you so much for joining my commercial membership tier, supporting my work as a creator. Your backing directly funds the prototyping, testing. I don't know what this is. Oh, this isn't a robot. I thought this was like a real robot thing that you're going to put together. No, it's just a regular thing. Nobody cares about that. Dude, no. Ooh, this is cool. You get little G.I. Joe Transformer things. Ooh, and they can ride in the Transformer. That's actually kind of cool. I think I kind of like that. Oh, see, stuff like this. I got random cool stuff here. You know? Just random cool stuff in this 3D printing stuff, man. Also, I will say you would be proud because I did play some Smash Bros with my friends from college not too long ago. Had him abide by Evo rules, and let's just say, thank God, campus security wasn't around for the. That's funny. You're still beating people up. Shout out Dr. Loker's cake. What about cake? All right. See, this is kind of what. See, this is kind of my point. I've been talking about this for a second here, and I'm not saying the guys that are building these aren't good at what they're building. However, they're not true arcade stick enthusiasts. So their product doesn't always work out because they're just making things that they're like, oh, this is cool, but they're not actually functional. That's when That's one of the big issues I've been having with a lot of the controllers and arcade stick stuff that I've been seeing online, because they're not functional. They're just like happy that there's a controller. Like the guy that made the little arcade stick lever for your keyboard, he came to my channel and made a comment. And he's like, "Well, you didn't give my product a fair shake." And I'm like, "Dude, I do this for real, and your product is just okay at best." Oh yeah, I haven't given up on that game yet, though. I need to get back. And now, come join us in Tekken, man. Join us in Tekken, bro. Built-in hand mouse? This seems kind of cool. See, where's this girly thing? Why is that in my algorithm? Ooh, now this is cool. How many? This is one plate. Do you get to change colors? A Gundam Lucky Cat. That is cool. That is really cool. Anybody into that? Really, has Street Fighter 6 died off like that? No, it hasn't. But I know that I'm building a community behind Tekken. And also Pocket Bravery. Pocket Bravery isn't dead, but if you're on PC, get Pocket Bravery. I'm gonna build a community around that game. It's gonna be fun. It's a very fun game. A lot of people have been playing it with me and following along. But yo, this little cat thing is actually really cool. And maybe this is something I can like paint, get it in gray, and then paint it the right colors. I think that'd be kind of cool. This time I printed it with yellow filament, but I feel white would be better for painting and playing around with. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. It's gonna be in my collector's item stuff. I want that. And it only takes 3 hours to print that one out. So that's not bad. Here goes another one. Here goes another arcade stick project. And again, it's not saying that this is bad necessarily, but they're not thinking about a person that's playing fighting games. It's like, come on, dude. Ooh, this is kind of cool. Oh, does this bend so that it go? Ooh. This is the elephant. I'm going to follow this, and I'm going to follow the creator too. Let's follow this creator. Follow Mammoth Zord. His name is Gus. I followed him, but how do I get to his page? I don't know how to get to his page. I'll figure that out later. Cyber Nico is dope. I might have to switch over to Tekken then. Yeah, man. There's a lot of help you can get with Tekken with us, man. Oh, look at these Pikachus. Those are cool. 9 hours for one plate. Whew. That's a long time. Soul Wolf. Then Michael Jordan statues. I need to just find one really good one. Chibi Evangelion unit. That's kind of cool. I'll be down with that one. Game Boy. Ooh. Magnetic pusher. What's going on with this? What is this? Oh, that's cool. That's a little fidget toy. That's actually kind of cool. I'm down with that. That's a cool little fidget toy there. But yeah, Tekken, we're all enjoying ourselves with Tekken. Ooh, folding traveling chest case. This takes 5 plates. That's actually dope too. I like that. We got to find a good one though. Ooh, Krillin, the iconic brick. Ooh, Brickman Krillin. It takes 5 plates to build this Krillin. Oh, here goes one of the Triceratops, part of the freaking Power Ranger joint. That's cool. But we gotta find one good one. Oh, you also can make your own shoes, man. You can make your own shoes, and the only problem I have with this is like, how do you make sure it fits you? You know, how do you make sure these shoes fit you? Okay, wait, hold on. EU size, foot width. Okay, this is all the sizes that you need. So I think I'm a 40. I think I'm a 42 in European size. So and it tells you all the scaling and how to scale it just right. Okay, that makes sense. You know what? Let me change this. I'm gonna go to shoes. I'm gonna pick some of these Jordan 1 inspired 3D printable shoes. What? Yo, I'll never have to buy shoes again. I never have to buy shoes ever again. Bro, are you serious? If I can 3D print shoes and the shoes are actually pretty decent, that'd be freaking incredible. Jerry, would you like 3D printed shoes? They got 3D printed Jordans. I don't know, man. That's pretty freaking cool, right? Then you can have like the Bruce Lee dragon shoes. Oh, this is cool. One color, one filament, TPU only. So I need to get a TPU. I need to get a TPU like thing for my 3D printer. I might look for that today. Oh, they got a wave foam shoe. And then this is how you get the get the different sizes. Let me find one that I know this one right here I'll actually like right there. I can make keychains and stuff, but I'm gonna find one that I'm like, yo, I actually like that. I actually want to wear that. Sneaker shoe. I gotta find a good one. Adidas Ultra Boost Low Poly. Is this one you can wear? Prints easily with some simple supports. Compared to a full res, this feature is simpler. I would recommend printing this. No, that's not what we want. Jordan 4 mini sneaker. Jordan 4 one key tray. What's that? What does that mean? Oh, this is a little mini tray. This little mini footprint thing. Okay. So I think the ones. Oh, this is bare feet shoes. No, I don't want that. Puffer sneaker. This one looks a little weird. This looks a little weird, I think. I don't think I want anything like that, but I do want one of these. Why did let me see. All right, I think I'm gonna scroll up. The barefoot sneaker. This is intriguing. It looks good. It looks okay at best. I don't know about that one. I'm gonna scroll back up to the top and probably print out one of the ones on top. Eventually, I got to get the TPU for this. City Step Casual Everyday Sneaker. Yeah, I think I want to go with this. The wave foam shoe right here, or this one. I like this one a lot though. I'm gonna try that out, and if this works out for me, I swear, I freaking swear, man. Like, yo, team shoe. Here goes the team shoe. But yes, you can print shoes. Let's see if there's. Let me just type in shoe and see what happens. Yeah, it sounds super fire. Like, why? Oh, here goes one. This one's actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on my save. Oh, it's already saved. I want that one. Yeah, there's a couple of these here. But hold that thought. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, and we'll keep on going with this, and we'll find one to print out. Okay. All right. Be right back. Yes, there's a lot of stuff we can do.
Kalara, India. I was sent here by Bison to do some research on this little temple that was out here. I had a backpack with a cell phone in it, a satellite phone in case I got lost. I had some other stuff, research stuff. And I had a tour guide with me, to show me around.
He was weird.
And this is what happened.
Okay. First time in India, I ain't never been here. So many trees, there were so many men there. Never had I seen such magical scenery. The weather here was tropical. A weema when we was walking through the jungle, the mighty, mighty jungle. I had a question, but I wasn't trying to sound dumb though. I wanted to know about what I heard about this dude. I wanted to know if what I heard was true. Okay. Supposedly there was this guy who was old, but was very, very strong. The master of yoga. He was well known, admired with clout. His limbs could stretch long. He spat fire out his mouth. Wait, fire out his mouth? Yeah, I didn't believe that. So if ever I saw him, then I wanted to see that, believe that. I turned around to ask the tour guide, but when I turned around, he was nowhere in sight. I was like, yo, where you go? I don't know. Did you see him? Nah, fam. Heck no. Heck no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or something. I'm like, yo, where you go? I don't know. Did you see see him? Nah, bruh. Hex no. Hex no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or now something. I'm alone. And I'm mad. I need to use the phone. Hold on. Where's my bag? I can't believe that I just got robbed. Ball getting robbed, dog, that's just odd. That eyeball must face my wrath. As I clenched my fist, up ahead I saw the end of the path. So I didn't think he could've went too far. So to find him really shouldn't be too hard. I'm gonna find him. As I made it through the trees, that's what I was thinking. Suddenly I felt a breeze, and it's hard to explain, man, it ain't that simple. See, the wind pointed my attention to a temple. When I looked out to all the villagers, my attention was brought to where a pillar was, and he was standing right there with my bag in his hand. But then he disappeared. I was like, yo, what the heck? Where he go? I don't know. Did you see him? Nah, bro. Hex no. Hex no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or something. Yo, where he go? I don't know. Did you see him? Nah, son. Hex no. Hex no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or something. Yeah. So when I saw that, I took off running as fast as I could, man, through the village. I ran through the village people. Pause. But the way I was moving and ducking and dodging, you would have thought my name was Ocho Cinco or something, man. I was moving, man. So I got to the front of the temple. It looked very plain on the outside, but real plain, real basic. When I opened that door, man, what happened when you opened? Like, wow. It had to be one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. Real. It had gold. It had pictures. The floor was all turquoise and stuff. I was like, man, it's like cribs or something. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I saw a red door at the end of the hallway. You know, usually when you see red doors, like anywhere, you think it's important or someone important like is behind that door. So I thought maybe the thief was like working for someone trying to get in Bison's business and all that. I need to get that backpack back. You know what I'm saying? So I was just about to open the door, but like, I felt something on my back, and I didn't think. I just turned around and I punched as hard as I could. Like I should have looked, but yeah, you should have looked. I'll never forget it. What was it, man? What? Tell me. That was the time that I knocked out an elephant, man. I'm calling SPCA, SC, whatever.
All right, we are back. Let's get back to it. And we got to make coffee. Where is the... I'm gonna switch the screen up here. What the cuss? What the cuss? What's going on? Who are these people? Who are all these people? Tell me why. Oh, it's a VTuber. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna take you for a ride, guys. Come with me to get my coffee. Yeah, there we go. And you get to see my big old zit on my face. So, man, this you got to see this up close. I'm so like, how am I 40 with acne, man? I'm going through a second phase of puberty or something like that. Take a look at that. Would you look at it? Oh, that's freaking awful. Anyways, follow me. Come over here to my kitchen, and I'm gonna get some stuff for my coffee. And what mug am I gonna use today? I've got tons of mugs on the wall. My mug wall is huge, man. I got an enormous mug wall. Let's see. I'm gonna do this mug today. No, or which one here? Oh, I want hustle. I think I want the hustle juice mug. Why she do that? Why she? That's clipped on there. That's Why would you do that? Why would you have a mug clipped on? Ugh. Let's go with then the. I'm gonna go with this one, this vampire one. I kind of like this one. This one's pretty cool. See, there's a vampire on it. I thought it was kind of cool. I like that one. I think I already got the creamer in there. And I just got I got to fill up the coffee pot now. You know? It doesn't like a good cup of Joe in the morning. Well, it's almost afternoon. It's almost 11 my time. Maybe some of you guys on the East Coast, it's already 12. It's almost 12 for you guys. So there's that part. Okay, fill this up with water, some good clean water. Has anybody heard about that? I'm not get too political here, but there's this weird talk about having potentially not having clean water anymore for any American. I thought that was a really interesting thing that folks were talking about, right? Hold on, I gotta switch my filter here. There's lots of talks about people not having clean water and more. There's going to be more plastic in our water than ever before. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I don't know if anybody else seen that or heard about it. Oh. There you go. Go fill this up. I don't know if anybody heard about that. So I typically get water like this from the store. I don't typically drink tap water. I guess I'm a little bougie. I don't know. Might be a tad bougie because I only drink a certain type of water. And then there goes Lupe over there. Lupe's just hanging out, chilling. You see him at the bottom there? Just chilling out? Yeah, Lupe. Lupe, the bearded dragon. There he goes. You see him? Just hanging. Yeah, Lupe's just hanging out. Lazy lizard. He's such a good pet, man. I'm telling you, if you're not into like dogs, get you a lizard, man. They're so freaking chill, man. They're just happy to be there. You know, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Pour this in. Then, that's another thing I have to do. I got to update practically all my stuff. I got to update all my stuff, and I haven't been able to update it in a while. I don't know why I haven't updated my social media links and stuff like that with all of my sponsored brands and stuff like that. I need to redo that, don't I? Hmm? I think I need to redo that. Dump this out. And then we can put a filter in. And I use Urban Grounds coffee. That's the coffee sponsor I have. Great sponsor. Getting ready to do some great things with them. I'm really excited about it. Urban Grounds. There you go. And put this over on the side like this. Okay. We're good. Let's get back to it. All right, let's get back to this 3D printing part. All right, so I think I want a 3D print. I think I want these ones too. See how that turns out. I'm gonna go and look for TPU. Oh, this is another. What is this one? Oh, these look like kind of like Yeezys almost. That's actually pretty cool. Man, look how long it takes to print out one though. That takes a long time. You know how 94 hours? What is that? So 48 that's like 4 days just to print out one shoe. It better be freaking worth it to print out one shoe. Golly, that's a long time. They have Crocs that you can print out. Okay, sure, why not? Yeezy foam runners. 3D printed Yeezy foam. 1.7 hours. And then here goes the sizes that you can go off of. Okay, scale 229 for size 10. Interesting. Okay. Are there Nike Jordan closed mesh? Cool. But I'm not seeing any other ones that are like, yo, those might be a good shoe for me. You know? I think they still have a little ways to go before I'm like, yo, I'm gonna commit to this. You know what I'm saying? You know? I definitely get it though. That this might be a viable option, a cheaper option for, you know, it might be worth it for some of those families out there that have a lot of kids. You might have a lot of time on your hand, but not a lot of money. So you can invest, just a little bit for your whole. I think paying initial $500 and then buying $10 a TPU. I think they're between $10 and $15 per each kid. I think that's a little bit cheaper, than buying a $120 shoe for each kid every single year. It might be a good investment on the front end. These bare feet shoes, that's the ones that's kind of getting me right now. The bare feet shoes, they don't look too nice. I don't like those ones. But some of the other ones up top, I think I like those a lot better. Let's see how long it takes to print this one. This won a prize already. How long does it take to print this? It takes about 40. Yeah, this takes about 3 days to print. Wow, 3 days to print these. But they might be worth it. They might be worth a 3-day print per shoe. What about this one? How many days does this one take? This takes about the same amount. Sports model shoe X1. These look kind of both. They look like dad shoes. They really look like dad shoes. Let's see how much the Jordan takes. How long the Jordan takes to print out? 56 hours. That's about 2 days and some change. 2 days and some change. The base model fit is a men's UK or a US 5. So when it scales, it's 54.6 use formula. Okay, your foot length. All right, it gives you a pretty good answer here on how to measure that out. That might be worth it. I think that might be worth, the buy for a pair of Jordan ones, and then you just put an insert in there and call it a day, right? And it takes two plates to build. You get a left shoe and a right shoe. Wait, hold on, let me see what this looks like. Let's download and open. Let's see what that does. It's loading. Because imagine you never have to buy, you just have to have the time for it. You'll never have to buy your white shoes ever again, It's trying to upload both of them. This might be it, right? Yeah, it's the left shoe and the right shoe, and it's doing it like that. Dude, I might not ever buy Jordans ever again. I might not buy Jordans ever again and constantly just have 3D printed Jordans, all one color, and then you can just paint them yourself. You know what I'm saying? I slick might do this and then tell you what the results are later, And I'll never have to buy a Jordan shoe again, I'll never have to buy a Jordan shoe again. So I'm going to try. That's the one I'm going to try. Then then if this wave one right here, this how many days? It takes waveform shoe. Oh, wait, hold on. Also, I got to see you. Yeah, I can do that all week. I can do that for all week next week and have a focus on doing that. I'm putting that together. Yeah, I'm going to see how that, I think I'm going to do that. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to find the stuff for it. Oh, wait, hold on. This is the right shoe, outsole, swoosh, no AMS. Easier printing for large shoe sizes. Not a large right shoe. It has the mesh panels. But I think this one's going to be just fine. You see, this is going to be just fine right here. And then I can have whatever color I want to go with that. Shoot, dude, I'm telling you right now, if this is possible, I'm gonna get rid of all my shoes. You think I'm playing? I'm just like, here, take my shoes. I'm gonna give my shoes to Goodwill. I'm gonna give my shoes to Goodwill. I swear. Vans. Let's the Vans shoe. Let's see. Do they have Vans? No, they don't have Vans. Old school shoe. Guys, they have Vans. Oh, no, that's a small shoe. They have insoles. Okay, I don't trust 3D printed insoles. That's the thing. I don't trust that. I don't trust that at all. But and maybe they might have some stuff online. Let's see. I gotta update the thing. 3D printed Vans shoes. Dude, they have Vans shoes for 3D printed. Oh, where is it at? Oh, it didn't take me there. It didn't get me what I wanted. This just shows different options that you have. Okay, cool. These are the slides, it looks like. Vans slip-ons, catch-all box. Oh, it's a storage box. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Download Vans STL5 3D print. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Oh, and see, they got other shoes too. Wait, hold on. That might be something. We might be on. Yo, Captain Chill, we're on to something, bro. We're on to something. There's multiple versions of the Jordan 1 that you can print out. And you can print out your own shoes, dude. You can print out your own. I am so down with that. Here it is. These are Vans right here. You can print out your own Vans, dude. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go find this. I'm gonna find this TPU, and I'm gonna do my own my own Jordans. And if these Jordan 1s end up working out, you're not gonna be able to tell me nothing. You just call me Kanye West. Nah, wait till I get my money right. Oh. All right. Oh yeah, you can make them red and gold, man. That's what I do. I'll make a pair of red and gold joints, man. Oh no, Maker World. No, I don't want to go there. And then they got these belts. These belts are pretty cool too. These take a long time to do. A lot of these things, it takes time. I've been telling people that. It's like some of the 3D printing projects that are out there. It's not that I'm charging people for the. I'm not charging people for the material. I'm charging people for the time. It's like this is taking up my time that I could be doing another project. You know. Oh, this is cool. Let's see this. This takes 15 hours though. Wow. Single layer printed, corresponding quality. So this is kind of cool. I like that. Stackable kits there. I might do one of those. You got a money clip there. You got bags. I want one that's just really kind of easy to print out. Something really. Ooh, what's this? You got an ergonomic mouse. You got Superman. And what is this? A destroyed building? That seems kind of cool. What is that? Oh, that's neat. You can just put that on your shelf. That's really cool. Or better yet, where? Oh, I could use this. I definitely could use something like this. Let me save that for myself for later. That seems like something cool that I could use. You got bracelets, soccer, more shoes, replacement clickers. So let's type in Tekken and see what happens. Because I know they got Tekken stuff, right? So they got a Jin Kazama, they got a Harong, they got a Tekken little logo plate thing here. That's similar to the one that I done this, right? And then what else can we print out? Oh, they got a Asuka. They got that looks like a Nina. You got Paul. Oh, you got Tekken with your gamer tag on a card. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, they got some cool stuff for Tekken here. I like that. Ooh, they got a Gon. Fan art Gon, the little dragon Tekken. Yeah, that's really cool. I like that. Cherry leverless arcade stick. That's cool. Oh, a CD coaster. That's even cooler. Yeah, so you see, they have a lot of cool stuff on this site. It's just finding the right one that's not gonna waste your time, right? That's always my biggest thing with this. It's like, hey, how much time do I have to do this, and is this going to happen in a reasonable amount of time? That's always been my thing, you know. Oh, so they got Street Fighter also. You probably could pick this out. Who's that? Sakura? That's not Sakura. You got a Cammy. Yeah, you got all sorts of good stuff here, but I'm not seeing anything that's just stands out to me. That's like I gotta have it, you know. And that's constantly what I'm looking for, like got to have things. So let's see what I have in my life. What was that? Ooh, Nike Air Max White. Oh, it's a small model of a Nike Air Max. That's kind of cool. All right, so what's in my library? Some of the stuff that I have saved in my library here is, oh, we can clear this. What's the stuff that I saved? See, this site is a little confusing for me because it doesn't always show you all the things that you've created. Oh, here it is, collections. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. So what can I print out here? I'm thinking about printing out this Evangelion cat. I think that Evangelion joint is kind of cool. Personally, I think it's cool. That's cool. Oh, it's a little clicker. I'm gonna do this for a friend of mine. I'm probably gonna do it. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I know this takes a long time to build. I don't know how many fans out there of the what's the daggone show? A Full Metal Alchemist, but I thought this was pretty cool. This is super cool, but it takes so long to print out, you know? So I was like, man, I can't print that out. It got a little side bag. I thought that was kind of cool. That's the Cubone. I did that. I kind of want to do this. A tentacle cup holder, but it kind of looks very hentai-like. Very hentai-like, right? Like, no, I don't want to get into pervy stuff, right? Oh, I need these baskets. That's something else I need for quite a few projects that I have. I got to reorganize my desk because I have too much stuff on my desk. And I figure these hangers are cool. I like these hangers a lot. I make quite a few of them, and all you have to do is like click the button there, and it unhinges itself. I thought that was a really cool one. Maybe make a wearable helmet. You know, this takes 24 hours, but that might be a cool one to do. My son, I'm gonna do this for my son. This little marble thing. Batman. No, I don't need a Batman. I need something that's just I can get done now, you know. I don't need a pencil holder. I'm gonna make one of these Lego things later too. I want a big Lego and put them up on the shelf over there. I think that'd be pretty cool. Oh, a Boo, King Boo, a tongue balance, a necktie. My kids get a kick out of that. A table, a desk, keyboards. Oh, magic. Oh, I might get something like that. That'd be cool. Or a dry bones. When you put your drink or your coffee mug on it, it's a good cup holder. That's actually kind of cool. I think I'll probably get something like that. That might be a nice one there too, right? 60% keyboard with arrows. I have a keyboard like that. How long does that take? That takes 6 hours? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. You got other keyboard stuff. That's kind of cool. I'd be down with that. But that's not good enough. I think I'm definitely... Oh, here goes another Evangelion bus. That takes 2 days to print. Whoo-wee. 2 days to print that. Wow. That's a long time, guys, to print something like that. That takes quite a bit of time. What else is possible that we can print here? A little targets. Oh, I like the Final Fantasy joint. That's kind of cool. I like that. Darth Vader pin. Soap. That's for the clean sweep stuff. I'm gonna print that out. You got little Jesus pieces here. This is what I need for arcade sticks. Have this little handle so that you can just pick up your arcade stick and go. A little fun thing to do. Outlets. I already showed you this that I made. Bonsai tree. Ooh, a Snorlax Inspired. Oh, that might be a cool one. A Super Mario Piranha plant holder. These are kind of cool. Yeah, you gotta admit, some of these are just really, really cool. A Sega and Capcom. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do something like that? I don't know. I've done those already. There's Street Fighter. Some stuff for arcade stick builds. I might. See, my only problem with these is with the hole in the back. It's like you can't really screw the hole in there the way that you want to. So I'm gonna reach out to Germs and see what he can do on that. He's my official CAD builder. Don't steal my CAD builder. I swear to God, I'll beat you up if you steal my CAD builder. Club Sanwa Semetsu Haibutsu joystick. What's that? This might be something kind of cool. I wonder if Button Drummer would be into that. Let's see what I'm gonna have to ask him. Just having different types of levers. That might be a cool thing. Arena mask. That seems cool. Graffiti stuff. Baseball helmets, football helmets. I probably need to do a couple stuff for my CPAP. I need to put that on tonight. I keep on forgetting. Like, I get there and sit there and be really tired, and then I forget to put it on. Some stuff for headphones. Over the ear stuff for your Astros. I need to buy some of those Astro things. Some batteries. You see, I'm into GoPro. I need to do more with my GoPro, I think. GoPros are... Oh, I need to do this. Oh, a Buzz Lightyear thing for your Amazon Alexa thing. Alexa better not turn on. Alexa, cancel. She's listening. Oh, that's cool. A Gengar. A headset piece. So wait. A side table. I think I want that for my upstairs bedroom, but it takes a day to get done. That's crazy. It takes that long to get that done like that. Where was that at? It just jumped down to something. I don't know where it jumped to. How long does it take to build the other table? I need answers. Legs for your bed? Yeah. I need this one right here. Coffee table. Side coffee table. That takes a day. That's not bad. And it has a little drink thing there. TPU and PLA. Top with cup holder. And then you have a table shelf. That's not bad. I can get behind this. But it takes a day. Where I've been? Dude, Justin, I've been working. I've been working like a Hebrew slave. This is a stress bump on my nose. But yeah, there's a couple things that there's a couple things here that I really want to build. This even goes with my Nintendo Switch cartridge for the little project that I was working out before, you know. I want one of these seat things. These seat things are pretty cool. The compactable seats. I need that for stuff like Combo Breaker, and I'll build that for people on my team. You know, I think that's a great gift for somebody, right? But we need sneakers and all that good stuff. We're gonna do it all, man. Let's see. I'm trying to find one that we can print out now and today, like this book bag thing or that holder there. That's just a quick print that we can get done. I can find one. You see, I got a lot of Ninja Turtle stuff here. Ooh, an E-Bank battery storage case. That's cool. A Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle helmet. A Mega Man helmet. Mega Man inspired. Oh, this might be a cool one. I might be able to print that out in a day. Yeah, we might do that. Or we might do an ashtray. You know? Oh, they do WWE Championship stuff too. You got a sun hat. See, they got a lot of stuff. A lot of great stuff. A mini airless basketball. I'm down with that. A cost companion. No support. Ooh, this might be one that I might want to do. Yeah, I'm going to come back to. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that bear. The rest of it. Ooh, I might do that one too. Because I actually have that controller. Wait, matter of fact, look. I have that controller. Look how cool. That's really cool. I got that one. Wow. Put that right there. Oh, you got fidget stuff and other arcade stick lever stuff. The Beano. I don't know if anybody played that game, Beano. It's fun. It's a really fun game. I kind of want to do this Gengar. Like, that's my favorite Pokemon is Gengar. This Legend of Zelda Book Nook thing is really cool too. I slick want to do that because you got to print everything separately, and it's like in great detail. A lot of these things that you put in there, but I don't know if I want to take my time that amount of time to do that. It's a large. Some of these projects are just large projects, right? I like this one. I need to do that one and have these rigs for my cameras. It's just finding time, you know. It's finding time for it all. This is cool right here. The Oni mask inspired by Wheezing. That's dope. That's really cool. And these cars are really cool too. I like how you got the Cyclops joint, Nike Air Jordan 1 closed mesh. Put your drill sergeant hat on there. Is there anybody that's retired Army drill sergeant? I was a commander of a drill sergeant unit, so an IET unit. I printed that one out. I did some of these already. That mask is cool. It MF Doom mask, Gladiator mask, an NES controller, Sunwall ball top. I need to know what's up with this one. Oh, you actually yes, this is the one that actually works. I might put this doesn't take that long. We can you know what? As a matter of fact, we can see if this works. I'm gonna do this one. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Man, it pushes you up so far up, man. It's freaking ridiculous. 29 hours for that one? No. We don't want to take 29 hours to do something, right? Is that by the same guy, though? Because this the top that I like, that I've used, is this one. But is it by the same guy? No, it's not. It's this one that I've been using. I've done a couple times. It's by this guy, Matthew. I don't know how to pronounce his last name there. But I'm assuming it's the same concept, right? And then another big thing is I can make my own arcade stick buttons, right? But my issue is that with those arcade stick buttons, they only do it with the micro switches. I'm like, I don't know how to connect it. So I could save a lot of money for a lot of people, but the little connectors at the bottom of the thing, it's just too small. So for the Cherry MX arcade buttons, right? You know? So I'm going to print this one out, though. Let's print this one out. Download this. No, do I want to save that? No. And then we're going to make this. I'm not a big fan of purple, but I'm going to make this purple anyway. And then slice. No, we don't want it to be that. We want it to be purple. Save. Okay. And we're going to slice it right there. And then we're going to print it. And it shouldn't take that long to print that out. It's only take about 45 minutes to an hour. And then we just kind of go from there. All right, so now we go back. But yeah, these are the ones that are just frustrating to me because the buttons aren't doing what they're supposed to. Do you still have issues with upside down direction arcade stick? What do you mean? I just flip it. I just flip the lever around so it works the way I want it to work. All right, so see, this is the round arcade stick buttons, and this is the OSB Sitong edition buttons. But the underside, warning, I'm not responsible for prints that do not turn out as intended or any damage that occur result installation of these buttons. These are nearly endless numbers of MX when floating around out there for the purpose of projects. Okay, so that's not what I want, right? I want, these are dust covers. That's a ball. That's not what I want though. I don't know why it keeps on jumping me so far down. Round arcade stick buttons. All right, cool. I want to see all of them. So it's like, what controllers are using this, or what buttons are using this? These are 30 and 40 used for fight sticks. They take any MX switch. I'm using PCB designs by members of the GP 2040 team, the train. Yeah, buttons in picture were printed. See, I'm having a really hard time. Let me see. Control C. I don't know where to find that additional attachment. You know? But if it, so, all right. So, do you know what? Do you know what I'm talking about, Button Drummer, or what I'm having a hard time with finding? And if I can find the button that I had, you'll see. I mean, you can generally see what I'm talking about. I know I didn't throw the button away. I'll just use this as the example. Everybody that touches them, I have a ton of these. So here's my issue. So what I'm trying to find is, because I want the mechanical buttons, right? But look at this. With the mechanical buttons, you have the two prongs here. Let's see if you can get a closer look. You got these two prongs here, right? Can you see that? There you go. You got the two prongs, but it's not the same as these two prongs, right? You need the PCBs, right? So where do you get those PCBs to go with that? And is the juice worth the squeeze? That's my biggest question right there, right? PCB for cherry switch. So and that's my biggest issue, and going, hey, is the juice worth the squeeze to make your own buttons, right? Because I'd be down to, because it saves time, you don't have to ship it out. But if it's just as expensive or more expensive, well, what's the point then? You know what I'm saying? So let's see here. I really would like to find it. Well, Buttercade only did this for one run because he didn't like soldering the PC. Exactly. Exactly. That it's tedious. It's a very tedious process. And I honestly, if I can find the PCB, I wouldn't mind trying it out. Yeah. It's not worth it. So the only way that would make it worth it, right, is if we're able to find the right PCB. That's the first thing. I don't mind doing it, you know. I would like to do it, honestly. I want that to be. I was talking to Germs. We're working on stuff, and it's like, hey, how do we make our own team buttons, right? How do we really need to make this into a full on business? I love arcade sticks, you know. So how do we benefit from this that much more, and making ball tops, bat tops, bullet tops? Insert the name of top here, right? But yeah, this journey has been a little bit frustrating, because that's what you need to be successful, right? And as you see again with this one, it does the same thing. You need the PCB to go with it. You ask them. Let me see. Let's type this in. PCB for cherry switch for arcade stick. Let's see. So PCB for controller. See, without wiring Cherry MX switches to PCB without soldering. Cherry products, yeah. See, you would think they would have it on Arcade Shock and stuff like that. And here goes a little PCB thing, but that's not what I'm looking for, right? It also have a quick disconnect on it, so you can hot swap switch. Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for. But like again, like I said, all the stuff that I see, it's either expensive. Wait, let's see. So this is a non-soldering one, but this isn't what that's not what I'm looking for, right? That's for the up, down, left, right joints, right? That's actually not a bad idea right there. That's actually an excellent idea. A really, really good idea. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Wow. Specials and clearance. PCBs and wiring. So they got, oh, that's not bad. They have their own PCB for $19.95. That's actually a really good deal. $19.95 PCB. For PC, Switch 1, 2, PS3. Pass through additional support with dongle not included. Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad deal at all. That's another thing that I need to figure out and make is those types of PCBs that should and will save me a lot of money if I'm able to make PCBs myself also. But I can't find, like, see, they have these switches, and that's the cool part. And they're $135. You can find better deals on switches other places. You can get them in bulk, but it's like, where's the PCB that allows you to use it, you know? That's my only beef with that, you know? As a matter of fact, where is push buttons? Do the Quamba Gravities, are those push buttons like with the switch? Yo, I kind of Nightwing. What's up, man? By the way, it was good seeing you at Combo Breaker, man. See, all right, here it is. So these crowns, they have it. Crown Induxa MX30 translucent button, and it has the little, it shows that you can do that. But like, where's the drop-in replacement? Like, that's what I'm having a hard time with, bud. I don't know where to find that replacement. And that's gonna be my biggest. That's gonna be the biggest part of my journey here. If I can find that one thing. Are your switches? Yeah. Are you going to Evo this year? I'm going to be at every Combo Breaker. That's definitely one of my thing. That's one that I'm not going to miss ever. Everything else is still up in the air. Let me see, button drummer. Yeah, yeah, I see what they did there. Huh. And then they did an incredible job. Just the wiring setup there. I got to figure that out, how to do that better. They soldered the PCB on. The train made the PCB? Oh. I will never miss a Combo Breaker either. That's like my B day. Yeah, for sure. Combo Breaker is a really good one. You did, you do, wow. Then I need to sit down. Yo, Button Drummer, I got to sit down with you. I got a lot of questions so my stuff doesn't look ugly. So I think I know how to do the sleeving, but I think I'm doing it wrong in that I got questions about the cap. Oh, it definitely is a pain. So it's like, that's what you're paying for it to look nice. Definitely because make it look nice, right? But yeah, I really need that PCB for, I need to find the, oh, wait, hold on. Is this the best answer for that? Mini LED PCD. Is this what I need? Is this it? No, that's not it, is it? This is for it to light up, not necessarily for it to work. There goes the button. I need that little transition, like, that's all to illuminate. Oh, wait, here it is. DIY PCB knows this is it, but it's $2 per. This is $2 per, man. After many, we decided to list our OBS MX PCBs with no switch so customers can solder their own MX switches. Please note, this is just the OBS PCB, no wire harness. Ah, I see. So you're going to have to plug it in differently too. Oh, This one right here is it. After many, okay, so this might be one. Please note the OBS MX PCB are wire harness. You'll need to solder your switch of choice to the board. You'll need a PCB mount, micro switch with the same footprint as the Cherry mechanical micro switch. We won't provide much support for this, nor will we be able to accept any OBS PCBs for return after they've been soldered. Mod at your own risk. You don't like these ones? I don't blame you for that. But this might be a start. Can I find this on Amazon? That's Paradise Arcade. That have we already been there? See if you can find it on Amazon at all. All right, bet. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, this is what comes up for everything else when you type in anything doing any type of PCB work. Yeah, that would be extremely helpful. Button. Any of that help will work out because like I said, there's a lot of middleman stuff. I'm gonna clap it out. There's a lot of middleman stuff that I think we can get out, and that's what I'm trying to do. Because like, take a look at this, Amazon. If Cherry switch, so you can get this in bulk, right? You can get 36 of them. Or I can even type in switches bulk, right? You can get a large amount of these, right? 36, how many are 32? Pack of 32. This is a pack of 90 pieces, right? 90 pieces for $19. That's crazy good, right? You get 110 key switches for $63, right? I think those are like really, really good deals. And then you include that in the 3D printer, which, you know, for the filament for a 3D printer, it's not that expensive, right? You can get a roll for $15. So really, instead of spending $1 million on all this stuff, you don't have to do nowhere near as much. This is keyboard switch pads. Well, for me, it's so I think here it is, Button Drummer. And I think one of the things that I definitely want to do when it comes to putting these buttons together is giving people the option, you know. So when you go to I want a clean sweep, or I want a, you know, a pocket cap, you're going to be able to say what switches you want in there also, you know. And I think that being appreciated piece to what we're building here. If you want your stuff fully customizable, I want to help someone do that from top to bottom. Yeah, Pete switches in mine, I think. That's what's up. Like, doesn't it feel good to, like, boom, here goes a case that I chose myself. Here goes a buttons that I chose myself. To the smallest detail, I was able to choose. And then the lever, I get to choose myself. Yeah, but the standard on most is the speed silvers for gaming. That's fair. Let's go. Speed silver. There it is. 36 of them for $19.99. That's not bad. A 35 piece is $15.99. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, my friend. Not bad at all. But like I said, regardless, it's like, all right, you know, I want us as a team to be able to go, hey, this is the official team button. Get Team Capri buttons, you know? Let me see something real quick, like, and the only problem I have with the buttons with the buttons here is on the site they're copywritten, so I don't know my left and right limit with saying, hey, here goes a button and the switch that goes along with it, because what you're paying for is us actually putting it together, right? Low profile cherry arcade button. Let's click on this one. See, yeah, I like this so much. I like this so much, and like I said, I have more time than I have cash, and I can print this. I can print multiple at a time. I can print 8 at a time. The problem is finding that last part right there. Everything the train does is completely open source. Oh, bet. Description: depending on the print quality, you may have to press pretty hard to get the button to fit on the switch. This is a modification on Harry's 4830 cherry button with a new cap, and to be a little more low profile and fit with low profile cherry MX style switches. I like to use the Gatoron, a low profile switch with these. All right. And then here's the standard digital file license. This user's content is licensed under standard digital file license. You shall not share, sublease, sell, rent, host, transfer, or distribute in any way the digital or 3D printed version of this object, nor any other derivative work of this object in its digital or physical format, including but not limited to remixes of the object and hosting on other digital platforms. The objects may not be used without permission in any way whatsoever in which you charge money or collector's fees. So that's my problem, and that's what I have to work out with Germs and say, hey, we need an official button. Everything Train does is completely open source. Miragent has done his own run of buttons too, from these files. Oh, bet. So that's one. So ball, bat, and bullet and then we can have a special. Yo, Richard, how's it going, man? Welcome in. But yeah, that's ultimately what I'm trying to do, and that's really the biggest hang up is who me? No, the guy above you. His name's Richard. He says it says Richard M207. Welcome in. That's your bizarro version of yourself. And see, this one, I like this one too. But I'm trying to find, there's not too many that don't have this user content license under creative. What does this mean? What does this part mean right here? Because this is different from what the other guy says, right? There's different versions of this too. What's the difference? Let's look that up in ChatGPT. Doing good. Just did some window shopping for some arcades. Oh, that's what's up. You're an arcade stick fan yourself? I got some real cool arcade stick stuff for you if you like arcade sticks. And we're just discussing and talking about some of the things that I want to do for the arcade sticks that I have. What does this mean? Can I sell? Can I not sell the... And the buttons that mirror printed, but I need a pick of the button too. Okay. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of arcade sticks, Richard. I love arcade sticks, so I'm glad you're in the right place. I do own an arcade. Oh, that's what's up. So I own an arcade. I've owned 3 arcade machines, several arcade sticks, and I make arcade sticks. And the question I have for you, Richard, because it's a big project that I'm working on, and I'm getting ready to release it during this summer. Do you have a Steam Deck or a ROG Ally? I hope the answer is yes. Because I got something really, really cool to show. If the answer is yes. Typically credit original design somewhere in the listing. No, I can't. Oh, you can't afford it. Oh, man. That sucks. Because I got this really cool thing that I made, right? Well, first off, I make arcade sticks myself. This is my arcade stick that I built. And so you can see the inside and stuff. But the newest project that we have right now, Richard, is this one right here, where you can put your Steam Deck right here and you still can play this like a regular arcade stick. I think this is really cool. And this is getting ready to take off. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool too, man. I think it's super duper cool. But I see, so you're an arcade stick connoisseur like I am, though. That's what's up. I'm glad you're here. I got my arcade cabinet over there. I got a lot of stuff, man. Like, wait, hold on. Can you see that in the background? No, you can't. Oh, see, there goes my Mortal Kombat arcade cabinet. Then I got my arcade sticks on the shelf there. And then there's a Pac-Man arcade cabinet there. And then I have an actual big arcade cabinet over on that side. So, looking at the pic I just sent, the PCB seems to be screwed to buttons and the quick disconnects were soldered on. Okay, let me see. Okay. I see what you're talking. Yes. All right. Yeah, I see. Huh. Okay. Yeah, we need to get in the business of button drummer. I saved up for an At Games Legends Ultra. Oh, okay, that's what's up. That's really cool. So yeah, that's gonna be our next biggest project button, is that. And I got the layout for the note taker, by the way. We're taking our time with it, but me and you have to sit down and chop it up and talk about this. Hey, the merch doesn't work right now. Man, there's a lot of stuff that I gotta get caught up. Pigman God, I gotta get caught up. I think it's exclamation shop though, but there's a whole lot of stuff that I gotta get upgraded and taken care of. There it is, exclamation shop, coffee. Lady Manolo, you can't tell. What's up, girlfriend? How you doing? Hey, by the way, I think the whole world is waiting for you to make your on-stream face debut. We're trying to make sure you ain't funny looking. No, I'm messing with you. I was like, it's like, shut up. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. Sorry for flooding the chat. No, you're okay. It's fine. All right, so, but yeah, I've been making these bat tops. Recently, and this is going to be that's one less thing that I got to build, and that's something I'm going to talk with Germs about, because we need to make our own version of the bat tops more than anything else, so that we don't get in trouble with any one person or any group of people. You're thinking about modifying? Go modify it. Papa Sam's espresso blend is so good. Bro, I've been talking closely to Sam, and the guy that's the owner of the coffee. We have a Capri version of the coffee. We're in the middle of making those deals and tying up loose ends. But this is I thought that was so freaking cool that we had that, right? Like, bro, like when I say cool, I mean like this is cool, right? And also, if you're getting here for the first time, thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. Most Determined Soul, CJ Berry, leader of Waves and Waves of People in Determination. Don't forget to hit that follow button. Don't forget to like if you're on YouTube. We're just talking about arcade stick stuff and 3D printing, and yeah, we're having a good time talking to each other. What is this? Get wrecked. Dr. Larka from 007 first. Oh, okay. And she's kind of sexy with the butt cheeks out. I see what you did there, my friend. I definitely see what you did there. Yes, I do. Oh, accept DM. You got red. Yes, I do. I can get started on it today and have it sent by Friday. I just need address and $10 to Cash App. Boom. MDSoul 511. It's either that or make a DIY arcade machine. Make a DIY arcade machine, man. Do that. That'd be actually really cool, bro. Train said there should be a order instructions on the repo to get PCB orders from JLC. What repos? Do you got the link to that? Then he told me past that, all he can recommend is just the hope buttons. Oh, the business has already been started. We've been in business for a hot minute. We Team Capri. See, you haven't been hanging out with me. You haven't hung out with me in years, Lady Manolo. Team Capri. We've been in business for a hot. We've been making arcade sticks for the last 3 or 4 years, man. With the with HOT buttons. Really? Let me type that in. Ah, 20-piece cut gel hunting profile switches for HOT. He used these ones with the caps. Years, ma'am. I don't think you rock with me because I'm black. It's been that long, ma'am. You don't rock with me because I'm black. And then you don't find me attractive no more. You used to come in and say, "Oh, I love the way you look. I'm here to look at your beautiful face," and you don't do that anymore. So look. Just look at it. Would you look at it? You said that part. Yeah, I got this zit on my nose. And you're like, I can't love you. Drummers, are you familiar with Dr. Jones 694? He nerds out hard on these switches. You might pick his brain. He has a whole spreadsheet where he's testing travel length, action, force, etc. Oh, that's cool. But you just don't rock with me anymore. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. You don't have to rock with me. I know my value. Let's see if they got the Holt 42 PCBs, man. That might be something to look at if they have the PCB. Cocoa butter. Put window. But yeah, also, if you're getting here for the first time, don't forget to follow, don't forget to like, and all that other good stuff. I would really appreciate that if you guys did that. It helps me out tremendously. And if you really like the content, don't forget to subscribe here on Twitch, or you can join just for $1 on YouTube. So that all helps out too. He said, "Okay, I'll do better." Look how I'm squinting at you. You see that squint? You see that squint? You got super hard squint. My original plan is to find a way to cram my console into my Legend Ultimate, but I feel like it would be complicated. Why you say that? I think your problem with that board there. Yeah, there's no compacting that, Richard. Yeah, there's not enough space for that, bro. No. You're giving an excuse to be. You're giving an excuse to be bad. You're giving an excuse to be bad. I don't think I like that. Does Quamba have a PCB? They have the JLF PCB joystick repair micro switch plate. That's not a bad deal. I can 3D print this, the rest of it, and get a lever shaft. Check out the links you sent over. Okay, I'm checking. Ah, okay, I see. All right, so this is open source button MX 24 millimeter and 30 millimeter buttons. I want to know where to get this at though. That's the part that I'm missing. That's the part that I want. Where do I get that from? The train. I'm gonna follow him. Log in. I can log in with my Google account. My Google. So you have people say Google. They don't say Google. They say my Google. All right. Button PCB replacement. Okay. Ah. I see what. So you got options here. It's $2 each though. Whoo, $2. So that like, I need it to be like 50 cents, right? Because now it would defeat the purpose, right? I guess it's cheaper than anything else. But if you scroll down, there's a link. They're showing that part. All right. Okay. One of the links don't work. It's okay. Okay, we're gonna figure this out together. If you got some free time this evening, man. Alternate narrow. Yeah, we're gonna figure this out collectively and try to get this all together. But then Sanwa lever by itself. I just want the metal shaft. Lever shaft. I think I can make the rest, right? And 3D print the rest out. Yeah. I think I can 3D print the rest of these parts. And that might make things cheaper too. You know? So, because so here it is, the JLF, that's $9.99, right? So, I think I could, with metal plate, it's only a little bit cheap. It's like 10 cents less. No, I want this one with the metal plate. I did see a DIY arcade cabinet kit on Amazon. They also have it with Micro Center, bro. Micro Center has it. Matter of fact, that's where I got mine. Let me show you. I really like mine. My wife got it for me for Father's Day. Let me see. Let me switch this screen real quick, like I can show you. Where is it? There you go. So that's mine over there. Has all the all that cool stuff on it. And then that's me. All my other stuff. There goes the pack. That was my Pac-Man one. I need to clear off that shelf for my Pac-Man one. But yeah, that's what I got in general. In a nutshell. I used to use it on stream, man. That was fun. Using it all on stream. But I think I wanted like that's not expensive. I know I can't make that, right? I mean, I could, but I don't think I feel like it. So for $9.69, and then I 3D print the rest of these parts right here, and then I'm gonna add this to my cart. I'm gonna pull that up for later. Add the cart. Like, will this work in a arcade stick? You know? Sanwa, let me type in Sanwa lever shaft. That's for a freak mod. Okay, that's a release shaft. But I just want a regular, like, shaft. That's not a bad deal. That's somewhat not a bad deal. $29.99 for that, $30 for that shaft there. See, it's $15. I can have an encasing for it myself. Yeah. It's just finding a metal shaft for it. That's gonna be the only problem, right? This be the only problem. Oh, I need to get my coffee. What am I doing? Maybe that's the reason why I'm struggling here, because I don't have any coffee in my system, right? Who do I blame for that? I don't have any. I'm gonna blame Get Wrecked. I'm gonna blame Get Wrecked right now. There we go. Good coffee. Stir it up. This is my wife's coffee mug. I like to get her mad and drink from her coffee mug from time to time. Oh my gosh, that's good coffee. My goodness. Ugh. My wife's like, why are you yelling? Because the coffee's good, woman. Because the coffee's freaking good. No, what's up, man? How's it going? Yeah, these aren't expensive at all. So I think I definitely can do that. All right. Oh, it's done. It looks a little big. That's what she said. Here. This is a, take a look at the ball top. I'm gonna find another ball real quick, like. It's a little bigger. It's definitely lighter, but it's definitely a little bigger than a regular ball top. I don't think there's anything wrong with that though. Let's get this out. You finished the Guilty Gear Strive Battle Pass? How do you feel about the new updates with Guilty Gear? How do you feel about that? A lot of people say they like Guilty Gear a whole lot better now. So I was like, oh, snap. So you like the game better? So you pull this out. You pull the little stuff out in the back. And then you place the little screw in there. I have to glue the screw in to make sure it stays. But it's not coming out right now. So I still would glue it in to make sure it stays for a long period of time. And that's not a bad one. And then it goes back to, yeah, I see. So I definitely have to glue that in. But it goes back to neutral a whole lot faster, right? Because it's lighter. But I don't know if how much of a difference that's going to make in a lot of people's gameplay. So it's okay. It feels the same to me because I already liked it. Oh, that's more than fair. I get that. I definitely get that. So yeah, that's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Pop, pop, popsicle. You're all out of gum. Where are you going? Did you run already today? No, you didn't, because you're not sweaty. You don't have to lie to me, son. Just be straight up, yeah? Did you run today? All right. I saw you wiggling your stick for a minute ago. Yes. You like it when I wiggle my stick, don't you? But yeah, so that their version is $2, and you do it like this. So yeah, I'm gonna sit down with Button Drummer about that and see what we can do and how we can do it. I think that's more than fair. I want to know how to get this. I specifically want to do this one and see how it has that back part right there instead. I want to do that version of it. But if I know soldering is a pain, but if that's something that I have to do, I might have to just jump in there to do that. If it's indefinitely a cheaper option, right? If it's indefinitely a cheaper option, I think that's what I'm gonna do, is do that. Go run a 5K. No, not running a 5K. Absolutely not. Let's see if we can print something else. Let me try one more thing to find a print. This Oni mask is kind of cool, but I don't want to paint. I don't want to do a mask. Mini new Astro City arcade machine. No, not really. Oh, you're telling my son. Yeah, tell him. Tell him. Yeah, mech girl. Universal capsule handle for arcade stick. No, I don't want that. Butterfly knife. No, I don't need one of those. Glasses holder. You got Pokeballs. That's actually kind of cool. They added a new thing where if you land a counter, you can hold forward and hit trigger, and you do a heat smash like move and takes around half. Oh, that's insane. That sounds cool. So they're adding good things. Like, I haven't heard any complaints from anybody about the new things they've done with Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear is getting a whole lot of love. All right, so let's see. Is there anything to print out as we go on and see what we're going to get on? New stuff that we're going to get on Steam that we can use with our arcade stick. For you arcade stick lovers out there, I need to do one of these maker holders. How long does it take? Marker holders. How long does it take to do these markers? 30. That's a whole day and some change to do that. That's insane. Insane. What about this? Ooh, let's do that. Can we do this? How long does it take to do this? It takes 2 hours to make this key this change box. Hey, I got my first order for the Tekken design. Very nice. How much is this Hummer? So I guess we might as well do that on stream. Let's see. Let's go into doing this on stream here. Let's find it. Oh, here we go. Tekken. And this one shouldn't take that long. It takes an hour and 40 minutes. That's what it's saying. Takes that. And so we're going to download this one because we got our first order. Doesn't take long. Would you like to save? No. And then we're gonna switch some of these. We're gonna switch some of these out. Which one do I want to switch out? He wants red and white, so I have to change 2 of these. So I'm gonna change out the gray. Here goes white. Here goes red. Yeah, you can. You're more than welcome to. Inbox me. Yeah, all you got to do is inbox me, and I'll tell you what to do on that. All right, so now we have to change we have to tell the machine that we have to change the colors and stuff like that on the machine. So this one is red. Confirm. And then we have this one over here on the far side. It's going to be white. And we got to make sure we tell it what it is too. It is the generic PLA. Confirm. Generic PLA, confirm. And then we should be good to go now. We can make this, and we'll send it off in the mail. Yes, that's all you gotta do, bro. Anything else that I have in that space or in that section? I just need to know what's all for sale, then I can go crazy. It should be in that 3D. I've only posted 2 things so far, and I'll be posting more. I'll do like one a week. That's kind of the goal, so I don't overwhelm the community or anything like that. But if you go 3D prints for sale, you go over there and you can pull up all the stuff that I'm 3D printing. So I have the cup that's there, and now this Tekken logo thing. So prepare. So we want one part of it to be red, other part to be white. All right, so one red, one white. And then we want this white one right there, generic A4 white. And white, and we'll make that one red too. All right, so I think everything's good, and we can get this ready for print. Overwhelm me, no pause. Say what? We're pausing all that, man. It's mandatory that we pause. It's mandatory that we pause, guys. You have to say it. Nope, we're standing on it this time? That's funny. That's freaking hilarious. All right, so meeting his mom. What's going on? I might be more excited to purchase than you selling. This is dope. I think it's dope too. I'm gonna continue to do stuff like this. I think it's an easy win for everybody, right? An easy win for everybody. All right, cool. So now it's officially getting printed. And while that's getting printed, we can go off and look at stuff on Steam. I think that's what I want to do. So this is another one of those don't tell my wife type situations. We got to see what we can get on Steam because these Steam sales are great. Because honestly, they don't have a lot of Tekken. No, they don't have a lot of Tekken stuff out there. They really don't. Action figures and all sorts of stuff like that. They really don't have a lot of stuff for what you call it. So are there any Cuphead fans? I know this been on sale for a hot minute. Cuphead stuff. And Monster Hunter Wilds. But I think I know for sure there's so many games that I gotta get back into. I gotta do more work with Shooter Looter on what's the game called? What I'm trying to say here. I gotta do more work with Shooter Looter on the Division. But I'm still trying to I know, and then the rest of the community, they're really big on they've been playing a lot of what's the game called? Passive Exile. Get to Work Still Haunting You. Yes. Yes, it is. I'm not gonna lie to you. That game's hard. It's hard. Pause. It's a very difficult game, man. It definitely haunts me in my sleep. So they got all these shoot 'em up like type games for the Bullet Fest event that they got going on. They got a lot of games on sale. Like this one looks kind of cool. Let's see what this one's about. Don't tell my wife. Is this and then I think like a lot of these games that I'm looking for that are like bullet hell games, I'm trying to get them so that I can use my arcade stick along with it, right? You definitely want to use your arcade stick with these games here, right? Don't you? This looks like a old school Nintendo game. Nowhere Patrol. Okay, I can get with that. So let's go. It's $249. That's not bad. We can deal with that. We can do that. That's a really good deal. Raiden. I don't think I want to buy. I don't want to buy any of those games for over $5. I don't think I want to do that. Shadow Quinn. What is this about? Oh, this is some. I think this is a game that Crazy would like. Any of you guys that are friends with Crazy, I think you kind of know what type of games he likes. He likes this type of stuff right here. To your wife, when you buy new games that use your fight stick, you're making your fight stick cheaper. So it's like you have to spend the money to save money. Yes. Pigman God. Exactly. So this one, yeah, this is definitely one of those bullet hell games. And you're dodging stuff left and right. Bullet hell. This game looks really difficult. I don't know about this one. Yeah, this one reminds me of, what is it called? Gauntlet. Does anybody remember Gauntlet from growing up playing Nintendo 64? Gauntlet on Nintendo 64 is freaking great. Enter the Gungeon is like still like I can never beat that game, but that's hands down one of my favorite games of all time when it comes to those bullet hell style games, man. Gauntlet yes, Pigman God. Dude, matter of fact, do they have that on Fightcade? Let's go Fightcade real fast. Let me see if they have that on Fightcade. Gauntlet Legends was if they brought that back, that would make my freaking day. You know? That's the type of Gauntlet game that I want to play. Let's type it in Gauntlet. No, they don't have Gauntlet Legends though. They have the regular Gauntlet. I already have that on. Wait, hold on. Nope, they do. They do. Boom. There it is. Do you remember this? When we were able to play this game, right? Back in the day when we were playing this, Gauntlet Legends, you were able to take your memory card and you used to be able to take it to your homeboy's house. And once you're done, once you're able to, that's Virtual Fighter. Let's go to training. Am I doing this right? Once you finish playing the game, you can take your memory card and go to your friend's house and all your stuff is right there with your friends. And why isn't this working? Huh. I guess I got to figure out another way to get it to work, but I guess that's a sign for
Now, Find a new rival.
What? Why is it making that noise? I've been challenged? No, I don't want to play. I need to turn my thing off to that. Stop challenging random people. All right, we're done with that. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. So let's see what else is on sale. Let's see if there's other good deals on Steam right now. And Pigman, since you've been injured, what have you been playing? What games have you been playing since you've been injured? I feel like we haven't talked games in a while because I've been mostly gone during the month of May. So I'll admit a lot of that's my fault. But Conan Exiles Enhanced, that sounds horrible. Forza Horizon 6. I do have that for Game Pass. So that's definitely one that I want to get into, a lazy Sunday type game. I want to get into this too. I think this is on my wish list right now. It has mixed reviews, but games like that I really have fun with. Oh, they finally have it. NBA The Run. I think I want to get that also. A lot of people have really spoken highly of that game. Gang Beast. I don't like that. I don't know why people are into that game. It's a really silly game to me. Midweek deals. What is this? What's this? What's this midweek deal game? Oh, there's multiple games that are midweek deals here. Tears of the Kingdom on Switch. Okay, everything is crab on PC. Dungeon Crawler and Balatro on mobile. Of course you like Balatro. Did you see what I sent you? I had to laugh a little bit. No, I had to laugh a lot. Did you see what I sent you? It was like when you go on a date with your girlfriend, and she's like, "What music do you listen to?" And it had the Balatro music. Do 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 do. Your TikTok it's cooked. No, for sure. Oh, my Instagram is above and beyond cooked. Because of Crazy, you should see the stuff Crazy sends me, because it was nowhere near tainted the way it is now. Before I was engaged in the nonsense that Crazy was sending me. Oh, Serious Sam 2 for 99 cents. Does anybody remember Serious Sam? That's going in my cart. Don't tell my wife. That's definitely going in my cart right there. Serious Sam 3. I don't need a whole bunch of Serious Sam games, right? But come on. Serious Sam for 89 cents. You get 1 and 2. And now that I'm older, I can just sit down and beat it. Before, I wasn't beating Serious Sam. Serious Sam Classic Revolution. What? For 99 cents? That's too good to pass up, guys. That's too good to pass up. Serious Sam for 99 cents. Second Encounter. What? It was our... That's an easy win right there. They got to have like a whole collection of Serious Sam things, and you don't have to... That's a good deal right there. I can get with that. Serious Sam HD Second Encounter. An HD version of it. No, I don't need an HD version of it. I just need that. That's an excellent deal, dude. And dudettes that are out there. Phenomenal deal. Serious Sam Tormental. No, we don't like that. What else we got? Midweek deal. Check out these other Crotane games. Okay. Oh, missing. What is this? Let's see what this is about. Is this one of those little finding games? This reminds me of those 90s PC games. Does anybody remember the PC games of the 90s? Does anybody out there remember PC games of the 90s? They look just like this. Whoa, who's knocking on my door like that? Yikes. Hold on, be right back. Someone's knocking on my door hard. Be right back. Oh, you got it?
Kalara, India. I was sent here by Bison to do some research on this little temple that was out here. I had a backpack with a cell phone in it, a satellite phone in case I got lost. I had some other stuff, you know, research stuff. And I had a tour guide with me, you know, to show me around.
He was weird.
And this is what happened.
Okay. First time in India, I ain't never been here. So many trees, there were so many men there. Never had I seen such magical scenery. The weather here was tropical. A Weema, when we was walking through the jungle, mighty, mighty jungle. I had a question, but I wasn't trying to sound dumb though. I wanted to know about what I heard about this dude. I wanted to know if what I heard was true. Okay. Supposedly there was this guy who was old, but was very, very strong. The master of yoga. He was well known, admired with clout. His limbs could stretch long. He spat fire out his mouth. Wait, fire out his mouth? Yeah, I didn't believe that. So if ever I saw him, then I wanted to see that, believe that. I turned around to ask the tour guide, but when I turned around, he was nowhere in sight. I was like, yo, where he go? I don't know. Did you see him? Nah, fam. Heck no. Heck no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or something. Like, yo, where he go?
Missed him, Wonder Munchers.
Nah, bruh. Heck no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something.
Missed in what word munchers? Oh, have you played those? Have you played those games, the typing games yet? What games would you say is good for getting used to the stick non-fighters? I have several recommendations for that. It kind of depends on what's up your alley. How do you say your name? How do I say your name, by the way? Is it Kin Jane? Or can I just call you Kin? There's several games out there that I can recommend for, you know, fighters and stuff like that. If you are, is this gonna print? Is it stuck? I don't think it's stuck. All right, no, it's not stuck. Okay, good. Just want to get more comfortable before online stomp starts. Yeah, so, okay, I'm going to start with, let's see. Because we're strolling looking at games. You can call me whatever, all good. Naked Jane. Naked Janes. Okay, that's what I'm going to, Naked Janes. That's what I'm going to call you that. Those old corny games. So where do we start? Let's start, the one that I recommend. One of the best games I recommend to get used to your fight stick is this game right here. And I'll give you several reasons why here in a second, but we can talk over this game right here. Streets of Rage is a game that was originally made for the arcades, right? So you had Final Fight. Final Fight didn't come to Sega. So Sega decided to come up with their own beat 'em up, which was Streets of Rage. Final Fight was originally made for arcades. It was originally the game that was supposed to be part 2 of Street Fighter. So it came to arcades first, and then it ultimately evolved to beat 'em ups like this. Streets of Rage 4, the big thing here is you get used to going up, down, left, right real easily, and then it also gets you used to not mashing. If you go into this game and just mash, you're gonna lose, right? But if you really take your time and get the pattern down with how many times you have to hit a baddie, or how many times that you have to hit the bad guy before you go into the super, and making sure your buttons are mapped out correctly, this is a great game to get used to, and you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have an amazing time playing a game like Streets of Rage. So this is the first one I'm gonna recommend. Very first game I'm gonna recommend here. Take a look at this. To use with your arcade stick. You literally bought this yesterday? I'm glad you did. Do you have a Steam Deck or a ROG Ally? See, great. This is a great game, right? Great game. Now switch to PS5 and PC. I was fixing to say. So I just recently made a device for the Steam Deck and ROG Ally. All you arcade stick users out there, this is what I make. This is what I'm making. And you got your arcade stick down here, and then you can place your ROG Ally in there. I think I probably can do this for the Nintendo Switch, but there's a couple things I have to modify first in order for it to work. But overall, this is a project that I've been working on, and I'm getting ready to release this really, really soon. So. Also recommend just jumping into your favorite fighter and doing it. Do arcade mode or story mode. Streets of Rage is good. Yep. Cosmic Invasion, that's a good one. But I cannot recommend Cosmic Invasion. And you want to know why I can't recommend Cosmic Invasion? Because this one is a way better game to get into. Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. I think that's a better one. Cool, that's what's up. I appreciate that. But Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge is another really good one that I would prioritize over Cosmic Invasion. Cosmic Invasion, that is a real beat 'em up mash game. I'm willing to say that. I think Shredder's Revenge is the better one. And more specifically, hey, you're trying to get used to your arcade stick. Cosmic Invasion, what I've played, is very mashy. It's like you're almost forced to just keep on mashing the buttons. When with this one, there's a whole lot more strategy in mashing your buttons in this game. Like some of the things that they have here in this one specifically is like don't get hit. Make sure you have a 50 hit combo. There's very specific things in the side quest goals that you have, where Cosmic Invasion, it doesn't have that. It's just, hey, beat the game, keep on mashing buttons. This game is very intentional. This one is very intentional, and I strongly recommend this as your second beat 'em up game that you use. Shredder's Revenge is really good. The next one that I would recommend is Pac-Man. You can do almost any Pac-Man game that's out there. I wouldn't recommend Pac-Man 256. Don't do that one. But just a simple little Pac-Man game like Miss Pac-Man or something like that, so you can get your dexterity. The dexterity is really, really important when it comes to gaming. Cosmic Invasion does have side challenges, objectives for unlocks there, but yeah, it's a bit of mashy. Pac-Man is definitely an OG game that I strongly recommend people doing if they are trying to get better with their arcade stick. And then finally, I'm gonna have to recommend Gradius games, but what's the one that I have? I have a Gradius game that I recommend. No. What's the one that I have? Shoot. What's the one that I have that's good for your arcade stick? I cannot remember the name of it. All games. Let's see. When I see it here on the screen, I'll be able to point it out and say, do this one. Okay. What do I have personally? There's Shredder's Revenge. We already talked about that. You can get used to using your arcade stick on Cult of the Lamb. It's a very chill game. Cult of the Lamb is another one you can get used to using your arcade stick with. Axiom Verge, another one you can do. It's a 2D game, but you can still get really used to your controller. Fire Pro Wrestling. Are there any Fire Pro Wrestling fans out there? I strongly recommend this, especially if you're a fan of wrestling. It's a very difficult game, but it teaches you how to get your timing down and getting good reaction time with a lot of the ways that you play with your arcade stick. Your reaction time isn't going to be the same using two fingers for buttons versus using your thumbs, right? And so I recommend this one. This is another really good one. Fire Pro Wrestling. And you get custom, you know, characters and stuff like that in there too, so. I just don't have a lot of people to play with Fire Pro. But if I had a lot more people to play with, I'd do more Fire Pro Wrestling stuff. But the game's only $5.99, so like, hey, why the heck not, right? Fire Pro Wrestling is a really good one. Never heard of it. Interesting. I'm EU, so wrestling isn't that big of it. Really? There's a lot of EU wrestlers, though. It's not big? Wow. I didn't know that. Blasphemous, I would say yes, but it's a difficult game in general, so I can't recommend that. If you feel really froggy, I would say Mega Man. I've beaten a Mega Man on arcade stick before. It was pretty fun. Capcom Stadium, because all those games are meant to be played in the arcade. Capcom Stadium, Arcade Stadium 1 and 2 to be specific. Any Double Dragon game. Yeah, Blasphemous hard on pad. This one right here specifically, Double Dragon Gaiden. This is actually really fun. It's a great beat 'em up. And there's it has a little strategy to it. But this is another one that doesn't allow you to mash. And that's the good thing about this game. It doesn't allow you to mash.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, what's up, Wolf? How's it going? Yo, hey, this one's pretty addicting. Fight in Rage, that's another good one. We got to work on getting more achievements this year. Get wrecked. Yeah, that's like every year I go through this phase of, you know, I gotta get as much achievements as I possibly can. Metal Slug, hey, Naked. Metal Slug is another really, really good game to use on your arcade stick. Strongly recommended. It's made for the arcade. That's a good one. That's a great one, actually. Guacamelee 2. This is a great game also. I have this on I play this on my Steam Deck. It's a platformer, but it's the way the combos are done in this game and the way you have to jump around on things. It's perfect for an arcade stick. Which of the DD would you say is best? Double Dragons? I would say Gaiden. Get Gaiden, man. It's a really good one because it has a lot of replay value too. But this game is a really good one. I recommend using your arcade stick for, because it forces you to use two buttons and mashing two buttons at the same time. For me, it's I need to knock out some of this backup. Yeah. We should do that together, Get Wrecked. We should definitely do that together, bro. Then what else do I have that I recommend using? Oh, here is Darius. This is the game. Because it's a firing, you know, it's one of those, I guess you can say it's a bullet hell game, right? It's very bullet hell, right? But it's riding to the like nth degree. It's riding to the nth degree, man. Strongly recommend this one, right? You need help? What you need help with, man? But I think this game, especially if you play with your buddies, you can go for days and days and days playing this game. I think it's up to, I want to say it's up to 8. Maybe it's just 4. I'm not sure. But you can go for days playing this game. Wait, do you have this one? Get Wrecked? If you do, We need to go through this. We need to go through this game and beat all the stuff in it and get easy achievements. I think that might be our goal. You know, outside of Pocket Bravery, we got to sit down and just go, boom, we got to beat the game. The price is a big turnoff. I get it. I get it. I understand. But yes, this is a great game to get used to your arcade stick, because you're forced to not look at your hands while you're playing because you're focused on the screen, and then it works on your dexterity with the controls and all that good stuff. This is something you'd be great to get used to. I really like this one. So $14.99, ugh. I'm kind of with you on that. Regular price is $50. That's a lot of arcade. Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you on that. Should I buy a smaller Omen PC? 5060 or a Core i5? My argument all the time with current PCs, and it's very generic, but if you have a graphics card and you have a i5, the only thing that I would look for after that is RAM and upgrading RAM, but it's do what your pockets can afford at first, right? So $1,100, that's not bad. You don't need a 5070 to be great, you know? I mean, I got a 40, what do I got in my PC right now? I got like a 40, it's a 4080, 4070. Let me see. Let me double check what I got in my PC. And I'll be able to give you a better answer. But the, what's properties? It might be less than that. Then I have a 2080 that's sitting on ice somewhere. Because mine's is an i7 8700 CPU, 3.70 gigahertz. I got 32 gigabytes of RAM. My graphics card is the NVIDIA RTX 4070. That's 12 gigabytes. That's more than enough. Typically, it's like 8. And then my storage is sitting at 2.95 terabytes altogether. So, and this is me constantly upgrading my PC, though. But I'm running everything just fine on a 4070, kind of putting it in perspective. So you don't always need the most powerful thing to run your stuff. What's up, baby? What they doing now? I don't got any more creamer. I gotta go get some.
It's okay. I can smoke.
I like the wait. I like these. I like these pants.
Taking my thighs out.
Yeah, cause they wide open. Oh, it's not broken. 5060 Ti with an i5 5070 with that CPU. How much RAM on both? I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing as long as your RAM is good and you have current specs, you're going to be perfectly fine. And I would go the route that doesn't hurt my pockets, you know? Because you always can upgrade later. I need to shave my nose hairs. Jeez. All right, let's see what else we can get here. I want to get into this game. This was trending for a little while. I would love to get into this, but, you know, I would love to get into this game. Excuse me. Let me get some tissue, man. My nose is up. I kind of don't know where to start with that. Bro, every time I see Street Fighter Cross Tekken, I want that game so bad. You should get it. Go get it. You only live once, bro. You only live once, man. Go get it. It's no longer in the store? Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, never mind then. I guess you can't get it, dude. I'm sorry. The Street Fighter and Tekken gods don't love you. Oh, here's a fun game. I spent quite a bit of time on Keys of Fury. It's a typing game. It's really fun. Shovel Knight is a good one for arcade sticks. Obviously, fighting games and stuff. See what other ones will help you with your DuckTales will help you with your dexterity. For fighting games. Any beat 'em up, honestly, at this point. Collection of Mana is really, really fun. But any RPG will help you with your dexterity with a fighting game. Mega Man X, any of the Mega Mans can help you out with that. Shinobi is another fun one. But again, I would prioritize things like Streets of Rage. That will help you out a lot. ABC Training is coming along, but my ring finger though. Oh, that will do it. The ring finger will definitely do it, man. That's a tough one. Oh, this game is fun. Dead as Disco, but super duper fun game. Very, very fun game. Horny Villa. That's the one you got to do right there. Horny Villa. Yeah, I think that's in a nutshell what I would recommend for you to get used to your arcade stick. To get used to any type of arcade lever is playing games like that. But specifically Streets of Rage, Pac-Man, and you could ultimately call it a day once you're done with those ones. I think that's super duper fair. Or another one is, what is it called? It's a punish game. Oh, man, I forgot what it's called, but it's a pretty good one too. But yeah, that's what I think. That's ultimately what I think. I want to get this one. Miss Pac-Man. What? Dungeon Ducklings? That's weird. Start with Streets of Rage, bro. Start with Streets of Rage, man. Like, you can't go wrong with Streets of Rage, man. Streets of Rage is one of the few games that when you turn it on, the music's not annoying. There's nothing annoying about Streets of Rage, you know? Like, how can you be upset with Streets of Rage? The music's great. Even when you lose, you get frustrated, but you're like, yo, that beat was so good. You know, how can I turn that down? A game with that good of music, man. There's no way. Can I tighten an arcade stick? What do you mean by that? What is this? I don't think that's for me. Would you say arcade mode in Tekken or World Tour gives you the best ground to start from? Yes. I got a whole lot of thoughts on that. Question, can you tighten an arcade stick? Well, yeah, you got to let me know what you mean by tighten. So, all right, here it is. You should be able to sit down and play arcade mode seamlessly. The catch is when you're playing arcade mode, it doesn't simulate a real person, but it's definitely will help you get used to playing the game on your arcade stick. So if you want to practice some of the combos that you have in a real scenario, it's great for that, right? But the only way you can get good at a fighting game and get good with your arcade stick is just constantly playing, right? Once you find something that you're struggling with, practice it. But I would recommend labbing a whole lot to get used to doing the combos and stuff like that in the game. And then from there, go to arcade mode and say, hey, the only thing that I'm trying to do in arcade mode is this setup and this combo and do it, and then finally go to play real people and do the exact thing until you're officially comfortable and you can explore other things. Like the stick seems so too smooth. Bro, calm. Excuse me? What? Pause. Making the stick have more movement, tension? What? Yo, I'm trying to think of the way to explain it without sounding real gay. Oh my goodness, man. You gotta calm that down. You gotta calm all that down, bro. Pause. All right, no, the stick tension is within the spring of your arcade stick. Oh, what's this game? Karate Survivor. Oh, that seems kind of cool. I'll put this in my, for $1 and some change, I'll put that in my thing. Pocket Bravery is $19.99 right now. That's a pretty good deal, I think. But yeah, it's all in the spring. Let me show you where the spring where to go at with this. All right. Which I think is pretty important when it comes to just your day in and day out type gamings and stuff like that. Let's go over here. Arcade shop, and let's go to Cage. Let's go to joysticks. All right. So I think this is a good example of it. It kind of shows it in here. And so you have your arcade stick, right? And then inside of this part right here, you would put your spring, and your springs are weighted, right? And the heavier the spring, the harder it is to move it around, right? Let me see if it has an example of one that's kind of sticks out there. And then also your actuator is here it is. So X Spring SA, upgrade, replace spring for the Sanwa Denshi GLF Hori. This one's for the Sumetsu, and this one's for the Sumetsu also. They're $1.95. And then you can get a 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pound, or a 4 pound spring, and that will make all the difference in the way that you're pushing and pulling your lever, and it makes it a little bit tougher. Yeah, that's what you want to do. The ad got you. It's okay. All right. Let's see what else we can get before my wife finds out that I'm buying new games just for the achievements. No problem. No problem at all. I want to get Bubble Bobble, but man, that joint is expensive right now. For no reason at that. Why is Bubble Bobble so expensive, guys? That's freaking stupid why it's so expensive. Let's see if Sega has anything. You got to use rubbers. What? Excuse me? Excuse me? What are we talking about here? Oh, the therapy was canceled, so I decided to stream. All right, so what is Stranger Than Heaven? You have the Persona, the new Persona. Ooh, that's a good one. Then you have Sonic Racing, Crazy Taxi World. That's coming out 2027. I'll put that on my wish list here. Warhammer. I'm not that big a fan of Warhammer. This is supposed to be next year. Put that on my wish list too. I don't know about this one. It's kind of like a Shenmue-like game, but I'm not too sure about that. Alien Isolation. Okay. Then you have all the Yakuza games. Oh, they're actually on sale. That's not bad. But they're not showing like classic, like Sega stuff. Pirate Yakuza. Interesting. You got 2 Point Hospital. You got Sonic Racers. Hey, that's crazy that Sonic is in multiple driving games. Same thing with Mega Man. He's in multiple driving games. I want to get Metaphor, but that game is so expensive right now. I don't know about getting that. I think I can get that on Game Pass instead. So we're going to have to go over in Game Pass and check some stuff out there. The Sonic team, or let's check out the Sonic team, and then we'll check out the Atlas team and see what's there. Sonic Mania, of course. Who doesn't like Sonic Mania? We got Rumble, Sonic Generations. I don't have this version of Sonic Generations. Sonic Cross Shadow Generations. Yeah, that's what's up. Sonic Origins. Yeah, none of these are on sale, though. Korean levers don't use springs for tension. They use rubber grommets. Yeah, that might be something I just got to work out with you, Button Drummer. As one of our leads on being an arcade stick expert, you know. Episode 1, Sonic 4, Episode 1, Episode 2. Those are cool. Let's see about Atlas. Wallace and Gromit. You like that game? Yo, Big Double, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's see about these Atlas games. That might be another section to look at. Let's Atlas. Here it is. Atlas always has some good stuff, right? Like the Persona games. But do they have anything that's on sale? Yeah, no, they don't. Shin Megami Tensei. That's a good one. Persona Tactic. Oh man, I love tactics game, but I can't afford to get more tactics games when I'm having a hard time beating the Disgaea ones. Disgaea is such a fun game, but I have a hard time beating it. Arena. Oh, this is a good one. I have this. This is a great fighting game. Surprised that didn't get love. It's a beautiful game. Then I have Persona 4 Golden. You know what? I'm going to sit down and do this one. I spend way too much on levers and stuff, though. That V6 ST is like 100. Whoa, base package? $160. Jesus Christ, man. Golly. Why do we do this to ourselves, Button Drummer? I'm not understanding. Like, why do we do this? You know? You're at an advantage because you're not married right now. You got to take advantage of like spending your money any which way that you want to while you're not married, right? Because as soon as you get married again, guess what? Why are you spending your money on that? Because I want to, woman. I want to spend my money on frivolous things. Oh man. All right, so let's go trending free. What's some things that are trending that are free? These are demos. No, nothing there. Virtual reality. Someone's talking about the PlayStation VR stuff, and honestly, I think that's not a bad idea to do like VR games. Let's go to no. I want. Let's see if they got any other good RPGs. All the Sunjuks are like that, and I have a V3. Okay. So, hey, here goes a question. So, is the base? Let's go with. Yeah, is the base of a Korean lever? What makes a Korean lever like that? What is the stuff that we need to do to make our own version of a Korean lever, Button Drummer? You know, like what? Let me see the Korean lever housing. Let's go. Let me go to Chrome, and then I'm also going to look at the bamboo stuff. Let me see if I can find a Korean lever. That actually would be really cool if I can find a Korean lever. That could save us a lot of money. Korean lever. So there goes the crown. This is the spacer to make it flush. I'll buy that. That's cool. But I'm not seeing like a lever in 3D in a 3D printed glory, right? Let me see if I can find it somewhere else. let's see. Korean lever 3D print. Because most of that would be like the housing and stuff like that, right? And once, like, if we can find the little ninja star to go along with it, that's one less thing we got to worry about, right? There goes the little top thing. Crown Korean lever collar. Vincent Jux. We're gonna make you a fan of Capri though. That's the goal. I'm gonna make you be like, no, I'm only getting, because by that time have you on the books. I'm only getting levers from my team. That's my goal here. So what is this? This is the Crown Semdux flat jacket octagon collar restrictor gate. Oh, so this is a restrictor gate, not a actual thing. Okay, that makes a huge difference. But if they have a Korean lever housing or casing, that would be like really, really cool. Oh, snaps. Here goes something. Button arcade. Oh, this is something cool. So you can, this would actually help us out a ton if I could get that version of it. Oh, look at that. Ooh, ah. I'm going to come back to that. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the Korean lever housing. Korean lever housing. Newer layout, 35 millimeter, no, hole for Korean lever. CNC machine, arcade lever. Yeah, I like using Cherry D4 switches for button lever, then okay. There's a mounting plate. All right, let's see. So this doesn't get it done for me, but I see what they did there, right? I think this is possible. I think this just might be possible to be able to do a Korean lever. A single prone for blowout view. Okay. Oh. Ah, there it is. For the golden lever, it shows you what's actually in that, right? There goes the thing. I think that's possible to build, Button Drummer, and have our own little version of it. Here goes the grommets for it. I can find a mold. See, GL base, right? So they even let you do it step by step yourself, right? That's even crazier. But I think you can Fanta base, GL plate. There's the collar. You could literally build this step by step by yourself and get it 3D printed. Here goes the switch for it. You have like 7 of them. Yeah, I might. That might be my goal when I go to Evo this year, because like one of the things that I need to do is make the perfect arcade stick. Right? I don't know if that's possible or not. You think that's possible? Do you think it's possible? Ooh, generic shaft. Aluminum shafts. That's what I need. And how much is it? $11.75 for aluminum shaft. I don't know if anyone has said anything, but you have a high-pitched sound coming from your stream on YouTube. It's a high-pitched sound. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can fix this. Is that better? Because typically, and if not that, it might be my 3D printer. I don't know if that's making a high pitched sound or not, but I just turned it on and turned it off and turned it back on, and that should do it right there. Hopefully it does. But yeah, I'm gonna take a deep dive on this one too. It disappeared, then came back. Wait, let me experiment a little bit then. I'm gonna mute right now. Unmute. I'm just trying to see if it is what's going on with my microphone, because I'm looking at the sound settings, right? And the only thing in the background that I see is that coming through there. But then I look at my board. I see nothing on the board. So let me see. Properties. Yeah. That's odd. That is doing it. When I left, I turned it off and turned it back on. So I'm not too sure what that high pitched sound is. And when I can, and it's still going right now. I'm honestly not too sure what that is. I need to find that out. I'll find that out today, and see what the additional high pitched sound is. Huh. I'm sorry. I apologize that it is ringing that loudly. I didn't realize it was. I apologize. That's on Facebook. What's it doing there? Korean arcade park discussion. Still got forums going. All right. Then it came back up. Interesting. Okay. Then yeah, there's something going on with my mic. So give me a second. Let me see if we can. I'm going to see if I can figure one thing out, and then if it doesn't work, I'm just going to figure out during this evening. What's up, Hala? How's it going, man? You don't hear it either, Hala? Yeah, huh? Hey, thanks for that. I appreciate you. But yeah, give me a second. Let me use the bathroom real quick, and then check that out, and we just go from there. BRB.
Kalara, India. I was sent here by Bison to do some research on this little temple that was out here. I had a backpack with a cell phone in it, a satellite phone in case I got lost. I had some other stuff, research stuff. And I had a tour guide with me, to show me around.
He was weird.
And this is what happened.
Okay. First time in India, I ain't never been here. So many trees, there were so many men there. Never had I seen such magical scenery. The weather here was tropical. A weema way, when we was walking through the jungle, a mighty, mighty jungle. I had a question, but I wasn't trying to sound dumb though. I wanted to know about what I heard about this dude. I wanted to know if what I heard was true. Okay. Supposedly there was this guy who was old, but was very, very strong. The master of yoga. He was well known, admired with clout. His limbs could stretch long. He spat fire out his mouth. Wait, fire out his mouth? Yeah, I didn't believe that. So if ever I saw him, then I wanted to see that, believe that. I turned around to ask the tour guide, but when I turned around, he was nowhere in sight. I was like, yo, where he go? I don't know. Did you see him? Nah, fam. Heck no. Heck no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or something. Like, yo, where he go? I don't know. Did you see him? Nah, bruh. Heck no. Heck no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or something. I'm alone and I'm mad. I need to use the phone. Hold on. Where's my bag? I can't believe that I just got robbed. Ball raw getting robbed, dog. That's just odd. That eyeball must face my wrath. As I clenched my fist, up ahead I saw the end of the path. So I didn't think he could've went too far. So to find him really shouldn't be too hard. I'm gonna find him. As I made it through the trees, that's what I was thinking. Suddenly I felt a breeze, and it's hard to explain, man, it ain't that simple. See the wind pointed my attention to a temple. When I looked out to all the villagers, my attention was brought to where a pillar was, and he was standing right there with my bag in his hand. But then he disappeared. I was like, yo, what the heck? Where he go? I don't know. Did you see him? Nah, bro. Heck no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or something. Yo, where he go? I don't know. Did you see him? Nah, son. Heck no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or something. Yeah. So when I saw that, I took off running as fast as I could, man, through the village. I ran through the village people. Pause. But the way I was moving and ducking and dodging, you would have thought my name was Ocho Cinco or something, man.
Yeah.
I was moving, man. So I got to the front of the temple. It looked very plain on the outside, but real plain, real basic. When I opened that door, man,
What happened when you opened
like, wow. It had to be one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen.
Real
It had
deal.
gold, it had pictures, the floor was all turquoise and stuff. I was like, man, it's like cribs or something. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I saw a red door at the end of the hallway. You know, usually when you see red doors, like anywhere, you think it's important or someone important
like
is
Cooper.
behind that door. So I thought maybe the thief was like working for someone trying to get in Bison's business and all that. I need to get that backpack back. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
feel you.
I was just about to open the door, but like, I felt something on my back, and I didn't think. I just turned around and I punched as hard as I could. Like I should have looked, but
Yeah, you should have looked.
I'll never forget it. What was it, man? What? Tell me. That was the time that I knocked out an elephant, man. I'm calling SPCA, SC, whatever.
All right. Hopefully, not doing. I apologize, but we're gonna keep on keeping on. We're gonna press through. Oh, here goes something. Yep. I think I found something. I wonder how this arcade stick works. That's really interesting. This might be something of note that we can use for arcade stick building. I'm gonna put this on my wish list, and then we're gonna get back to seeing what other games are available also. See, it's these stuff like this. This is stuff I need, the actuators and stuff. That's an easy win for finding like arcade stick parts. You know, you definitely need that. Leaf switches are crazy. I don't know where to find them, but I think I'm gonna find it as experiment with some things, so that I have some options here, right? Oh, ooh, TPU silencers for the Sanwa. I need a couple silencers. That might be a good win, a good build. A lap case for your micro. Arcade joystick gate. What is this? Arcade style joystick module connector. No, don't really need that. Someone plate. See, these are the type of things I'm probably gonna need a little bit more of. Like, do you think it's gonna make a difference? You know, I know you're a Korean Lover user. I know some of you guys are Korean Lover users out here. But is that going to make a difference if you use a plastic or a metal piece right there? And because I think overall it will make your buying your lever cheaper to buy. You know, if you just make that type of stuff yourself, like washers, of course you need that. Of course you need the washers. Yeah, there's a lot of this stuff you need. Ooh, replacement front panel for Mad Catz Fight Stick Pro. Ooh, that's actually a really good idea. That's a great idea. I can make a couple of those. Why the heck not? Fake arcade joystick keychain. It looks, in the end, plastic on plastic is best because of friction and metal residue. Oh, that's true. Or plastic on acrylic. It shouldn't rub raw, right? Hey, Here goes that monkey ball bat top that you got. Ha! Freaking hilarious. And you know what? Why the heck not? You know? Why the heck not? Why wouldn't I have a monkey ball joint? You know? We don't need that. Hey, mini arcade step for Pac-Man. That's kind of cool. Oh, arcade stick joystick mechanism. All right, so that's something interesting. And that's something very interesting. But the problem is the lever is plastic. It's PLA. So it's obviously expect everything you need to 3D print your arcade joystick, except for one thing: the 4x4 micro switch per joystick. Obviously, the higher the infield, the stronger the material you use will help with their durability. I print with PLA and find they hold up to quite a bit of use. Plus, if you do snap one, print another. Also, it takes a bit of force to click the plate and base together the first time, but I haven't had one break, and they get easier to pull apart and push together after that. I don't know. I don't know about this. This might be something to experiment with, though. You know? People tell me try to get special 3D printed. Try to get special gates 3D printed for it, and it feels even better. Yeah, we're going to have to get in that business, guys. Stronger arcade joystick with better rebound. I wonder why. What does that mean? What does that mean? It gets the people going, right? Not too sure what that one means. But they're showing off a lot of options. Here goes a gate. I got that saved. This is for a larger spacer for the American version. A Sonic the Hedgehog dust cover. That's cool. Little thing to make a difference. Going back to switches. Switches feel different in metal frames versus the plastic frame. I agree with you. I agree with you a lot on that. It's very similar to drinking a soda from a glass bottle than from a can, right? There's a huge difference in the way it feels when you're drinking from a can, right? I think we generally can agree to that. Well, that's another cool Sonic one. But yeah, I'm not seeing too many other things that's like that stands out that says, "Hey, I need to get that." For 3D printing arcade sticks and stuff. Resonance, yes, it does. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you on that. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything else here. So I'm gonna let this Tekken print finish up, and then we kind of we'll go back over here. I don't see anything else over on Steam. Let's go to Game Pass and see what we can get from Game Pass, and see what other things are available on Game Pass that we can get. Because I know, again, I downloaded the Forza 6, and I'm going to be playing that. Xbox Game Showcase, we don't need to see that. I don't need to see that. Close. But I'm trying to see what other games that I need here, right? I think that's important. Update available. Xbox app's newest version of the latest features and fixes. I'll do it later. And let's go to this one. Let's go to Game Pass and see what's available. So, of course, you have the Halos and stuff like that. Obviously, Halo isn't a game that you play on your arcade stick, right? I think we generally can agree to that. Do they got to earn $60 upon approval apply to Xbox MasterCard? Absolutely not. Good try, P. Diddy. I think I want to do like a lot of Final Fantasy games. Do they have Final Fantasy? Most of the Final Fantasy stuff here? And if I can just do like one at a time and just go through. So here goes the original Final Fantasy on Game Pass. And just go one by one and beating each one of these games. Is that worth it? Anybody else into Final Fantasy? Is that worth it? You guys make me want to get custom arcades. There's so much to learn about them. Mr. Rager, whenever you're ready, To get a custom arcade stick, let me know. I'll make one for you. We'll definitely do that. Let me see, how big is this? That's what she said. But let's start with this one. We can buy it for $7 some change, but this shouldn't. Oh, I got enough available. So requires 360 megabytes of disk space. All right, that's cool. We can do that. We're gonna install Final Fantasy. I'm gonna start from the very beginning. You know, we'll start from the very beginning of it all. Play Final Fantasy on arcade stick. It's a good idea. We don't need that. Let's go back to Game Pass and see what else is available. We got Halo. All right, Game Pass Ultimate. Some cool stuff. You got Madden. See, I haven't been playing a lot of sports game lately. See, this is what I recently just downloaded. League of Legends, we probably could do that. Valorant. We got the Microsoft card games for Honor. Minecraft. You know, NBA 2K26. Is NBA 2K, is that crossplay? I might download that if it's crossplay. Browse by publisher. I want to see all, but these are what's coming. Oh, good. This is good. So I don't have to. I'm gonna put this in my. I want this to remind me. I want this to remind me when it's coming. 34 days. At play later. Because if I don't have to spend money on this one, I'm not. I don't know if that's worth my time on Steam, you know. Scott Pilgrim. Oh, Scott Pilgrim is leaving soon. Oh, wow. They got a lot of games that are leaving soon. Oh, no, they don't. It's just 5. Shredder's Revenge, Space Marine, Lost in Random, Scott Pilgrim. You can get that on Steam, and Jurassic Park Lost World. Okay, I can get with that. That's okay. But let's see all. Well, let's see what's coming soon. Coming to Game Pass. What's this? Bistro? No. Some of these are just games that I'm just not into. Halo, Campaign Evolved? No. Minecraft Dungeons 2? I have Final Fantasy for Nintendo. It's not very exciting. But you just got to sit there and beat it, right? That's all I want to do. I want to just beat the game. Persona 4 Revival. To be able to say that I beat every Final Fantasy would just make my day, you know? That would make me feel good on the inside, right? You know what I'm saying? So let's see what games I'm missing. Game Pass Ultimate. Picks for You. No. Let's do indies. No. We want to see all games that we probably need to come back to and revisit and play on Game Pass. Command & Conquer, I haven't done that in so long. Doom, no, not so much. We got the Fallout series. Final Fantasy, they go all the way up to 6. That's like, why the heck not, you know? Forza Motorsports or Forza Horizon. I'm surprised they're not taking Forza Horizon 5 off this. Fragpunk seems cool. I've seen a little bit of that. But I'm trying to see if there's any other ones that are just blaring out at me that I need to be getting or need to be playing right now. I need to do Like a Dragon, right? Has anybody played Like a Dragon? Like a Dragon is probably a fun one. Madden 25. We need Madden 26. We don't want that one, right? Then we're going to play Peppa Pig. Mullet Mad Jack. Interesting. I'm not really seeing anything right now that's a standout. Rabbids Party? Yeah, there's not too many standout ones out here at all. Huh, I don't know which one to pick. If there's anything else outside of what I've already picked, you know? Steep, I haven't played that in a while. That'd be a fun one. There's Shredder's Revenge. We already said that one's leaving soon. The Sims, The Division, no. Division 2. Trials. Does anybody like Trials? I like Trials. I like Trials a lot. Yeah, I don't think there's not too much stuff on Game Pass that I want to get outside of what I already have, right? I think that's more than fair to say. So I think we're in a good place about the games that we're getting. Trials is above and beyond neat. It's above and beyond neat, man. But I'm going to take one more quick break. I'm going to check on this 3D print, and I'm going to check on my wife, and we'll kind of start wrapping things up, all right? Be right back.
What up, y'all? My name is Warren, but y'all might know me from around Mixer and Twitch as Mr. Wicked. I'm a proud father and husband, an independent music producer, MC, and owner of Mad Funk Entertainment. Like my man CJ, I'm a fighting game fan, and I enjoy competing for bragging rights even if I'm not in the #1 spot at the end of the day. As a gamer, I live for and love games that encourage customization. Anytime I find strategic elements in games that alter what I can do or how I can do it, I fall in love with gaming all over again. So if you dig pop culture references, positive vibes, superheroes, and hip-hop, stop by and hang out with your boy. Peace.
Yeah. Look, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I'm living in the moment, the moment, the moment. That's when you gotta own it. That's all you really got. You know, look, it's like case closed. Go figure, stay to myself. People really do not get the picture. When I hit the beat drop, I proceed to rock. The MIC, best believe I got a couple of tricks up my sleeve. I'm no Houdini. When I hit the stage, they all like who he be. Case on the from Tennessee, positive energy. People mad when the tracks I hand out freely. You sound like this, even Stevie would wanna see me. The phone's ringing. Sorry, no interruptions when I'm eating. Referring to these instrumentals. Life simple, it's whatever you make it. Stop making the secret so ancient. While you worry about the materials that ain't shit. Get a grip for my mama called it quits. It depends if the world ends or if I fall into the trends. Cause you never know what the future holds. That's just the way things go. Is tomorrow gonna come? I learned to take things slow in the moment, the moment, the moment. That's when you gotta own it, own it, own it. I'm living in the moment, the moment, the moment. That's when you gotta own it, own it, own it. Yeah, while you lost in the simulations, I'm offering rhymes that stimulating the mind, touch the soul. Where the truth is discovered, none other like that. True world order, hip hop coming through the portal. Then it flows into my recorder. Verbal crazy like a mental disorder. Reframe the game, these lames out of order. If you're not gonna listen, then I am not gonna force you. Forced to be reckoned with. You know what you messing with? Positive, negative. It is all relative in this general arrangement. Peace of mind, I'm just trying to attain it. Spilling my soul on the pages, and it's draining. Lost generation, lost in the fakeness. Sorry for the lateness. Change gon' come, just gotta remain patient. Cause you never know what the future holds. That's just the way things go. Is tomorrow gonna come? I learned to take things slow in the moment, the moment, the moment. That's when you gotta own it, own it, own it. I'm living in the moment, the moment, the moment. That's when you gotta own it, own it, own it. Come on, yeah, come on, come on. Shout out to Caleb on the beat, man. We living in the moment, the moment. That's when you gotta own it. You now tuned into the mind state. Yeah.
All right, I got a couple. I mean, I got to redo that. So when I'm off, when I get off, there's a couple things that I need to do and I need to knock out, and I got to update some of these commercials too. But yeah, I think on today, it's a good day. Tomorrow we're gonna be right back at it. I officially right back at it with. We'll probably get an arcade stick build in, and then also, yeah, it's all in the Discord. Matter of fact, let me show you. I'll show you where we're at in the Discord. Captain Chill. Boom. If you want to, you can mute the whole Discord except for a certain section. I'm pretty sure you know how to do that. But if you come over here into 3D prints for sale, that's where I'm doing that at. So remember, I have the mug holder. See, boom, this thing right here. That's there for $10. And And then over on this side, we have the 3D prints for the Tekken and this. Shoot, I already got a customer right off the rip. Right off the rip. So we're in 3D prints for sale, and you can get it from here. And this is the Tekken one. It's going to be red and white, the one that I'm making here. I think it's almost done. Let me see how much time we got left on that one. We're at the prepare print device. We have 24 more minutes, so that's not that long. So I'll stay on for that long. Cancel. Until I'm going to stay on until this print is done. Yeah, I want you guys to see this print. It's really nice. It's really nice. You think it's clean? I appreciate that. It's really, but yeah, on tomorrow, I think we're gonna grind it out and start getting back into Tekken. I haven't played in like a month and a half, and I just need to sit down, get good, and start leveling up more. I'll be ordering mine Friday. Okay, cool. That sounds good to me, man. And just again, inbox me, tell me the colors, and then we just go from there. That's a two color pattern right there, and do whatever colors you want for Tekken, or for $10 right there. I think the next one, maybe next week, we'll do some like keycaps or something. I don't know, stuff that people like. People can scroll through and stuff like that. Do I have it? Do I have it still? No, I'm not gonna look it up on screen. I'm not gonna dox you. No, I'm not gonna dox you. Let me see. The Captain Chill. Let's go over here. Message. Address. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Let me see. I don't think I have it. And if I do have it, it's in a file that's been deleted because it doesn't stay there on the site. It removes itself. Louis, what's up? Hey, what's up, dude? How's it going? How you doing? Hope all is well. You're in Minnesota. You're gonna shave now. See you tomorrow. Okay, cool. That's what's up. That is what's up. Yo, Louis, we gotta get drink. Man, we've been saying it for a long time. We gotta get drinks together, man. We gotta figure that out. We're gonna figure it out sooner than later. For sure, to find that out sooner than later. I think I'm 6 hours away from you though. Oh, that's what's up. Okay, that's not a bad drive at all. We gotta get Snake Balboa back in the Minnesota area. And make sure Snake Balboa is taken good care of. He's been ducking me. Going good. I hope. Life is good. God is good, Louis. It's been phenomenal. Hey, you didn't get I didn't get a chance to tell you. So I took my dad to a blues game. It was his very first blues game, and he loved it. He loved it, man. You know, I love being now. Technically, I've been here 13 years, so technically I'm from here. You know, my kids are from here, and my dad he's been out here for probably a year or two before I've been here. And same thing with my mother. And he was just ecstatic about the blues game. It was a really good time, man. It was a really, really good time. I'm glad he enjoyed himself doing all that blues stuff. He abandoned it. He went to Alaska. He went to Nebraska. And he just, from there, he never came back to us, man. Yes, especially if we win. And we won that night, too. We won that night. Hockey fans are also dickheads. I'll tell you that. I was on. I just posted the thing with me and my wife. It's like, hey, we're going to the Blues games, and people kept on going, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." It's like, there's nothing to be sorry about, you know. I'm a fan, win, lose, or draw. And some dude was like, "Well, you know, you and your Section 8 wife." I'm like, "Yo, you're a dick, man. Well, you're really butthurt that I'm not butthurt about how you feel about my hockey team, you know." I think it's weird. But then also going to hockey games, I love it because like the whole daggone auditorium, if it's a good hit against the glass, it goes. The whole stadium is like rocked. I love that. I love that about that. Ooh, am I missing anything from Fighters Generation? Let's see if we're missing anything. Fighters Generation might have something. Let's see if it has anything new. Fatal Fury, girls. Densetsu, the Ultimate History now available worldwide. What's that about? Oh, has anybody seen that new SNK thing? They have a new SNK New Era hat. SNK New Era. And I slick might tell, I might get it. Don't tell my wife. I might get this. Fair weather fans and the internet. I have never had a bad time with the people that are there. No, big facts. I'm more so one of those guys. If you're a fan, you're a fan. You know? I hate Fayweather fans. So my basketball team, until something changes, it's going to be the Houston Rockets. Right now, I'm committed to 2 St. Louis teams, and it's the Cardinals and the Blues. I'm a Denver fan that's outside of St. Louis. I'm not going to root for KC. I just can't. And then a Houston Rockets fan. If we get a football team, I'm gonna dump Denver, and I'm gonna stick to my football team. If we get a basketball team, I'm gonna dump the Rockets, and I'm gonna stick to my because this is the city that I'm in. You know, I was or the state that I'm in. Again, the state. I don't want to go for Kansas. I think they're moving the Chiefs over to the Kansas side of Kansas City. So you know, it's one of those things. So whatever. But anyways, I'm trying to find this new. They have this SNK New Era hat. I thought that was really, really cool. And I've been trying to find that. Neo Geo. They have a New Era hat. New Era hat. I'll type that in. And it's the official Terry Bogard hat. And I'm looking forward to getting that. Seriously. They finally have a collab. And I need Bandai Namco to do something like that. Because I already have a Terry hat. Right? But it's not official. And if I could get a fitted Fatal Fury hat, oh man, it would make my freaking day. You saw that, Big Bad Wolf? SNK has announced a merch collab with New Era as part of the Neo Geo style collection. Fatal Fury cross New Era hats will be available in the SNK official online store it's this Friday. So I'm a little bit ahead now. I'm a little bit ahead, but I'm looking forward to that. So again, don't tell my wife. Please don't. We're probably gonna fight if you tell my wife about this, because I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I think it's super clean. Oh, is it almost done? Oh yeah, it's almost done. I need to probably make one for Street Fighter. I need to make the same thing for Street Fighter and see if people bite on that. Fatal Fury City. So there's nothing here that I don't know about outside of that. Let's see about Event Hubs. Event Hubs is a very cool place to be because we got what it takes to rock the mic right. Yeah. I'll log in as myself, and I need to go in here and edit my profile and build out my profile here, for this website, right? I think I'm gonna do that, and so I can put all my Steam stuff in here. You put all your devices that you're on and stuff, boom, and then personal skills. Oh, this is what I think I'm decent at. Tekken. Oh, I need to put Tekken 8 on here. I need to edit this and delete some of these things because a lot has changed. News filtering, top stories, and I want to see Tekken stuff, and I want to see Fatal Fury stuff, because I get kind of tired of seeing the same old Street Fighter stuff all the time, right? Yeah. So hopefully we get a whole lot more Tekken stuff now. I had to come over to Twitch. YouTube is a look behind the chat. Oh, yeah, that's freaking YouTube for you. I think it's mainly because it's not that it's behind, it's that it comes to my Mix It Up slow. I don't know if you still use Mix It Up or not, but my Mix It Up is pretty slow. Here's a look at the character select screen for Avatar Legends. Oh, I'm down with that. I would love to see that. Crazy new tech for Piranha Plant for Smash. 2XKO is busting out with the sexy swimsuit and pricey new pool party DLC. New information for Yasmin revealed as the first newcomer DLC for Street Fighter 6. That's another question. Are you guys okay with the many newcomers that came to Street Fighter 6? There's a lot of newcomers there, right? A crap ton of newcomers, and for no reason. I think that's insane how many new guys there are there. Close this out. Close this out. Ooh, new in-game shots of Magneto, Green Goblin, and Carnage from Marvel Tokon. That's a good one. That's a good one, right? Ooh, speaking of Louis, that's what we got to do. We got to go to Crown Candy. I have not done that yet since I've been here, and my wife hasn't done it either. That's a place that I need to go to, Crown Candy, man. Cena and the threshold compatibility. I still haven't done that, man. That's one thing I have to do. Idom releases his best fighting game. Street Fighter 6 rated ranked at bottom 5. Wow. What does? Ooh, let's see what Idom has to say about that. And we're gonna leave it alone. Let's see. We got Avatar. I want to see the character select. Is this it? Is this their character select screen? That's not bad. They could have done a better job with it, but that's not bad overall. I know I'm missing out. I'm missing out a ton, bro. I'm missing out a crap ton. But it is what it is. Oh, cool. I am going to go there sooner than later. I'm going to go there sooner than later. I promise. You have my word. New in-game shots of Magneto, Green Goblin, and Carnage for Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls revealed. Okay. They made that like a YouTube title. I want to see what their new things look like. Let's see. Oh, look at that Green Goblin. Marvel Tokon's going to be great. Look how gorgeous. And it's like Marvel characters in the anime style is just a great idea. Like, for real, it's a great idea. Here goes Green Goblin right here. That's a really good Green Goblin that they put together. This game's going to be great. There goes Magneto beating up on Wolverine. I'm for that. That's really dope. Yeah. This is going to be so freaking good, man. I played the beta, and the beta was tons of fun, too. There goes Carnage right there. So we're getting Carnage instead of Venom, I'm assuming? Like, come on. This is freaking great. I'm so down for that. And then here goes Idoms. Maybe I need to do a tier list too. The amount of games that I've rated and ranked already. Oh, it doesn't give like he made a video about it and they're not. Ugh. Let's see what this says. The player known as Idom is perhaps the best regarded for his first place finish at Capcom Cup in 2019. He was able to win the entire Street Fighter V event using Laura, a character that most players were seemingly sleeping on at the time. Though Idom does play Street Fighter 6, it's been well established that he's not as fond of it compared to how much he preferred Street Fighter V. And mainly is because he doesn't want to learn new tech at a game that he was already good at, you know? I respect that. I get that. In a recent video, Idom confirmed his opinion that Street Fighter V is a superior game to Street Fighter 6. Wow, really? Interesting. Within this video, Idom created a tier list that's intended to indicate the best fighting games to play in 2026. Street Fighter 6 has ranked in B tier, while Street Fighter V Championship Edition can be found in A tier. I might have a hard time with that one. That might be a little bit tough. Curiously, Street Fighter 6 was only definitively ranked above 5 other fighting games. on this tier list. Mortal Kombat 1, Injustice, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and DNF Duel. Yeah, those games are kind of trash, but I think, but those are like, Mortal Kombat 1 is a C. Injustice, the original Injustice, is a C. Street Fighter Cross Tekken, I'm going to say, is a B. And DNF Duel is probably a C too. Interesting. Yeah, I could agree with you on that, Joel. But I'm not going to say you. This is his opinion, right? Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, so you got to let it go. Of course, Street Fighter 4 was also ranked higher than Street Fighter 5. It should be. Ultimately, fell just short of an S tier placement. The tier list also marked Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Mortal Kombat 1 as the highest tiered games on the list. Really? Mortal Kombat 1? My mic is having issues. Is it making a high-pitched noise for you, Wolf? If it's making a high-pitched noise, it means that I got to do something different. Because someone said that on the YouTube side, that it's making a high-pitched noise. What is the issue on the mic? Or is it that you can't hear me? It's a connection issue? Is it? So I need to unplug it and plug it back in. I probably need to get a new cord, right? That's probably what it is. I'll probably go out and get a new cord today before I go get my haircut, because I look like it's cutting in and out. It's cutting in and out? Huh. That's really weird that it's cutting in and out. Huh. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a new cord. This cord is no good. Get a new cable and call it a day. But yeah, Street Fighter 4 is it's a really good game. And even with that one, I'm surprised like more people haven't really gone back and said, this is the game this is a Street Fighter game we're playing. Get over it, you know? No, there's this annoying sound coming from it. Oh wait, that's your voice. No. But no, seriously, it kind of gets static-like and cuts in and out every now and again. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go get a new cord today. Yeah. My wife, she's going to be like, you got to get another cord. Yep, that's part of it, babe. Got to get a new cord for the mic. This is almost done. This project's almost done that I'm mailing out. Again, I don't know if you guys seen that or not in the Discord, but I'm making little plates like this. Should we make a Street Fighter plate like this? Do you guys think we should make a Street Fighter plate? If so, let me know and I'll make one. This is a Tekken version of it, and I'm doing it for $10. Free shipping, you know. You would like that, Wolf? Let me see if there's a Street Fighter one in the Bamboo Lab. This is we got 6 minutes left for the Tekken one that I'm making for somebody. Let's type in Street Fighter, or let's see what we can do here. Half-naked Chun-Li. Sure, why not? But let's see if we can find a Street Fighter logo. If we can find a Street Fighter logo, I think we'll be in business. Can we find that? I think that'd be the next thing that I make then. Oh, here it is. So I need black, red, yellow, red, orange, yellow, and black. I'm gonna star this one. I might just do it. I just might do 2 colors with that one too, because it takes a whole lot of time to just, do that over and over. Just only one plate. It takes 3 hours, 9 minutes. That's not bad. Let's see if there's another one out there that we can do. Another logoed version of it. Street. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's a light up box. That's actually kind of cool. That's 3 hours. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Guile from Street Fighter. Ooh, what did they use to make him so shiny? That's actually kind of cool. I'm going to follow this guy. And then we're going to save this one too, because I'm going to have all sorts of 3D printed stuff on my shelf. Hey, Gaki, what's up? Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu. Hey, Rob, what's up? Yo, hey, Rob. So wait. Are you're done doing 2 different channels, Rob? Because I saw your post in reference to the love that you're getting on YouTube. I didn't understand that. Maybe give me some insight on that and what you're doing there. Oh, here goes another one. This is a little sign. a little sign version. Here goes a keychain right there. That is not got urban style guile. Absolutely not. That's awful. That's just bad. There's another light box. I'm trying to find another Street Fighter. Oh, that's cool. Hello again. Street Fighter Mosaic. That's kind of cool. Street Fighter logo. This is just a regular. Is this one blended better? Yeah, how big is that though? Where does it go? I'm not too sure where it goes. Street Fighter 2 light box. There's some coasters there. I'm cool with that. But yeah, I think the closest thing we're going to get is the one that we just recently saw that was on top there. Oh, they got a controller stand. Nah, but I killed the OG channel. The dead subs over the years from back when it was focused on music and mobile tech were affecting my impressions. I get it. I totally understand. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm with that. So I guess, are you going to rename... Are you going to rename this one? It's not going to say Backlog Rob Bonus. It's just going to say Backlog Rob. I'm still hurt. We were all waiting for that new release, and you're like, no, I don't like you guys. I don't like black people. Like, what? Rob, you are the culture. That channel got 1K subs, but any new videos or streams were getting less than 100 impressions. Meanwhile, my channel with 175 gets like 10K impressions on each new video. That's insane. Oh, that's something to note. Wow. 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 Dust cover dummy card cartridge. We might need to do a Mortal Kombat one too. We need a Mortal Kombat logo too, don't we, Wolf? That'd be kind of cool. I'm going to save this one. I have a Mortal Kombat logo one too. You can save that for later. But yeah, I'm with you on that, Rob. It's like, it's about the momentum. And if it's messing up your momentum, I get it. I totally understand. So we have that. This one, how thick is this? This is just kind of flat. We don't want a flat one. This Capcom one is kind of this Capcom one is really dope. I like this. Yeah, I like all three logos. That's more than, oh, look at this. This one's actually thin. So all you need is 3 colors, white, yellow, and blue for this. I'm going to save that for all you Capcom fans out there. Nah, this is the new secondary. Oh, that's fair. This one is the new main. Okay, backlog. Got it. So you trying to make that paper. Hey, let me know when you're trying to get your stuff monetized. When you get your 1,000, let me know so I can pull up a playlist of yours and I'll go through the playlist. I don't mind doing that so you can get there. That's an easy win, bro. That's an easy win in manipulating the system. So let me know when you're ready for that. Let me type in Mortal Kombat, see what Mortal Kombat does. No, I spelled Mortal Kombat right. Wrong. Smash 2? They do have a Smash 1, don't they? Oh, a Sub-Zero. This one is right up Wolf's alley. So instead of wearing, you can be like Lionel, ultimately. Instead of wearing your regular mask, you put a filter on there instead, and then you can use this, Wolf. Do this instead. I'm going to save this for you, Wolf. You'll thank me later. No doubt. I'll let you know. This channel is all talking gaming with Backlog Bonus. We'll have any gameplay in the stream. Oh, fair. Got it. That makes sense. I'm with you on that. But like I said, please let me know when you're ready. I'm more than glad to tap stuff up, man. And let it play. That's all you got to do is just let stuff play for your homies. Ooh, here goes a Scorpion mask. A Scorpion mask. There it goes. I haven't started my CAD journey yet. When I start doing CAD, I'll let you know, and I can build more stuff. But right now, I'm at the mercy of other people, essentially. Right? Oh, yeah, they got mesh masks for helmets. Yo, this is good. This is good stuff. Ooh, it's done. It's done, guys. This is the Tekken joint is complete. And we're gonna put this in the mail today. Oh, let's see here. Ah. Ooh, that looks good. That looks really, really good. How have you been feeling about Crossroads? Oh, I feel great about that, man. The Virtual Fighter joint looked, oh man, it looks so freaking good. I just hope that I have the ability to stick with it if I am gonna get it, you know? I think that's my biggest problem. Something always comes up to where I don't stick with the game. Like I had all intentions to stick with Invincible Versus, but I had to start traveling, and now I feel like I'm behind on the game because I didn't start it kind of day one, you know? So I do feel some type of way about that. But with that one, I don't think there's going to be anything that gets in my way of that game. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that will get in my way of that game right there. But yeah, so I originally did an orange one, but now we have this official red one right here. And yeah, I think this looks really good. This looks so freaking good right now. And I'm sticking it in the mail, and we can call it a freaking day, you know? Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the mailbox right now, and yeah, that's how I feel about Forza. Yeah, Forza. I gotta get back into. I'm gonna get back into that. But I think my biggest thing with a lot of games that have released is finding the time for it. That's no joke my issue, finding time. Yep. Because, you know, even with the way that I work, I'm in the Army Reserves, and that's how I make my money. And then I have time to do the streams during the evening, but it's always being a dad, right? I love my kids, so I don't mind it, but it's like finding time to do all the games and not feel bad that you're playing a game outside of the normal times that you play games. You know, it's tough, you know, and making sure the wife has, you know, all the attention, and my wife's good. She doesn't mind, but making sure your kids have all the attention and all that good stuff, I think is really important. And the time is always a factor. Yeah, Tekken bar's finished. He won it in red. Matter of fact, I gotta take a picture of it and tell him that it's done. I think it's fire too, man. I agree with you. We're done. Or take a picture. And I'm gonna send it off today. So I'm gonna leave it right here. Let's see, mail. Definitely felt on that one too. My daughter just graduated high school too. Yep, my oldest son just graduated. So we're getting this bit of time before she heads to campus at the end of summer. Hey, what school she's going to? My son's going to MDSoul University out here in St. Louis. What school is your daughter going to? If you don't mind me asking. And like, dude, I almost cried, but then I was like, nope, I got two more dudes that got to graduate, and then they got to go to college also. So I can't cry 6 times, you know? I only can cry once, and the cry once isn't because I don't want to cry for my oldest 2 sons, but I'm going to cry on my youngest son when he graduates, because it's like, I'm done. I'm done. I've done my best to put 3 young men out in the real world, and they're out there. I did my best, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, my kids, and they're gonna be empty nesters. So with what my oldest, my youngest son is 10, so he's going into 5th. Oh my goodness, going into 5th grade next year. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So in 7 years, I'll be done. I'll be done with all the kids. 2 years for my second son. And man, dear. Nope. I'm not gonna let a little one come. Oh, I absolutely cried. That's my one and only kid. See, you're allowed to let go because you have one. Man, I'm like, yo, I can't cry 3 times. But I said, my oldest son, he walked across stage. I said, sucked it back in. Like, nope, it's not time yet. It's not time. You'll take his room. I ain't picky. It's a really small room. We put Archer in the crawl space. So you're gonna just sit down in the crawl space, bro. 17 years to go. Lewis is oh man. Yeah, the wife was like, hey, we're gonna do more. I'm like, no. Absolutely not. We're not gonna do more. Then Wolf, you don't like people coming in and out of your space anyway. Like, nope. I'm not gonna be their roommate. Oh, this is a good Mortal Kombat logo. How long does this one take? Do you want a Mortal Kombat pendant? That's kind of cool. You can do this. I just seen a little logo thing. Ooh, wait, hold on. Look, they got some good Mortal Kombat stuff here. Look at this. Look, they got a Cyrax mask. That's kind of dope. That's kind of dope. They got a Cyrax mask. And then they got a couple of the kunai. Yeah, we bought those gates for making a baby area, but we used it to circle off yes, exactly. See, it's so annoying, isn't it? The freaking kids are annoying. I love my kids though. Ooh, look at this Mortal Kombat coin. That's kind of dope too. Man, they got several really cool stuff here, man. They got a lot of cool stuff. Wolf, you gotta let me know which mask you want to use for your mask moving forward. We're like, yo, you got a Mortal Kombat mask for your medical mask? Like, yep. I'll allow people coming in and out from responsible so people are irresponsible. Heck no. Oh, you're saying they're irresponsible. You're saying your friend is irresponsible. That's what you're saying? That's what you're telling me? Your friend is irresponsible? He said, yup. Just being, that's wild. That's freaking wild, bro. All right. Yeah, they got a lot of cool Mortal Kombat stuff. They just don't got a lot of cool Tekken stuff. Look at this Johnny Cage bust. Yeah, there's a lot of things I can build with. Ooh, look, you got a glow light. Mortal Kombat LED sign. Yeah, there's a couple Mortal Kombat thing. Mortal Kombat glass coasters. That's a good one too. Wow. There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of cool Mortal Kombat stuff here. Ah, look at this Ermac one. That's cool. They got a reptile mask too. Chameleon mask, smoke mask. They got a lot of masks here. I slick might make one for myself, depending on how long it takes for it to print out. That takes 5 hours. Okay, need something simple, you know. This one takes how long? No, this is my version of this mask. I am trying to optimize all my 3D models for easiest 3D printing. All bugs with models will be fixed ASAP if they are found. All live examples will be added as printing progresses. Before printing, please double check your needed size for personal use only. So you can't sell these. He's saying you can't sell it. Ooh, look, he has Baraka blades. That's cool. That's actually really dope. How many plates? Is just 2 plates long? Yeah, that's actually cool. I like that. This is rain. It's a rain mask, a smoke mask. Yo, he's just killing it with all these masks that he has here. Rain wins. How long did it takes? It takes 5.8 hours to get this done. And then all you have to do is get the elastic bands to go along with it. Yo, Wolf, that's cool. So ooh, look at this one. Takeda mask. Oh man, that's really cool. Wow. I'm gonna make one of these masks for, it'd be a Halloween mask or something like that. Classic MK3 Ninja. All you need is a hoodie at that point. These are actually really good. I like it a lot. That's Scorpion mask from Mortal Kombat 11. Takeda from Mortal Kombat 1. Yo, these masks are really good. Ooh, you got a Shao Kahn hammer. But anyways, I'm going to leave it right there. Tomorrow, we are going to go on our Tekken journey as we're getting ready to go to EVO. We'll start talking a little bit more EVO as it gets closer. I know there's a lot of people that want to go to EVO and want to do EVO stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. So we'll talk about that and see if we can get like Tekken God or something like that during this week. I don't know if we get God of Destruction or anything. That might be my goal for the end of the summer. By the end of the summer, have God of Destruction under my belt. I think I'm good enough at this point to get God of Destruction, right? Yeah, I think I can say that. I think I'm good enough for God of Destruction. So yeah, we're gonna do that. You wish you were going? You can go. You just gotta sell feet pics. You know how that goes. You gotta get your feet out, bro. That's really important. It's really important. But yeah, we're gonna leave it right here. What's going on? Yeah, there's nothing else going on. Yeah, so just stay tuned for the next guy we're rating up. I think I'm gonna rate up Gaki. Gaki is the homie. Good dude. I don't think he's playing Tekken or anything like that, but he's one of the few VTubers that I actually engage with because he's a good Tekken player. So let's check him out. With that being said, I'm the most determined soul, CJ Berry, the leader of waves and waves of people in determination, success, and victory. Don't block with your face, and I'll see you guys on the next time. Peace the heck out. Thank you so much for spending time with me and the rest of Determination. Please follow me on all my social media platforms that are listed here. If you just missed the show, I will be back on weekdays, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. CST. That's Central Standard Time. Also, join the Discord for announcements and additional conversations like the ones we've had today. Success and victory, and I will see you next time.